What do you know, you fanuk?
What did they pay for it? As long as they paid for it. What did they pay for it? They paid for it. Take it. Or a buck. 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 Yes, I will. Or a buck. Or a buck. I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. That's or a back chatting. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. Or a buck. I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. That's or a back chatting.
Much like Silent Mike, who for months posted pictures of my mother with KY jelly. My mother with KY jelly. Much like Silent Mike, who for months posted pictures of my mother with whips, handcuffs, whips, handcuffs. Much like Silent Mike, who for months posted pictures of my mother with KY jelly. My mother with KY jelly. Much like Silent Mike, who for months posted pictures of my mother with cameras so we could videotape them having sex.
Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. Or a buck. I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. That's or a back chatting. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. Or a buck. I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. That's or a back chatting. Hold on. I can't get it out.
Big cock worker, 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 big cock worker.
You got a big dick.
If you're a man, you'll love it, and if you're a woman that likes it hard, you'll love it too. Love it too. Love it too. It makes your body feel like it's on a beautiful outfit. Beautiful outfit. Beautiful outfit.
Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. Or a buck. I told you. Or a buck.
I sued Sharon Stone.
Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. That's or a back chatting. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. Or a buck. I told you. Or a buck. Or a buck. Yes, I will. Or a buck. That's or a back chatting.
You hear Tookie got suspended for doing a fucking transgender porn with me? Just got off the phone with my attorney. 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 This week, I'm gonna go and file a lawsuit against Vince, so he has to fucking then sue you for defamation and slander. And I don't give a fuck. Vince said it's cool. Better retract it. Complete retraction. I'm giving you until Friday. If you don't retract by noon on Friday, I'm filing suit against Vince. It only cost me $75, and I'm gonna say Vince got me fired, and then you're gonna have to explain yourself. You think I'm afraid to file lawsuits? You think I'm afraid to file lawsuits? Driving kids are off limits even to the mob. Just got off the phone with my attorney. 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 I'm gonna show you a myriad of pictures, the Lady K. I'm gonna show you a myriad of pictures that I've obtained illegally. I'm gonna show you a myriad of pictures, the Lady K. I'm gonna show you a myriad of pictures that I've obtained illegally. that didn't work. I'm never going to insult you here again. Unless, of course, they knew how many exact total of shit we got on. You open a can of worms that you're not going to be able to crawl out of. That's hot and fresh. Hot and fresh. Hot, 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 hot and fresh. That's hot and fresh. Hot and fresh. Hot, 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 hot. We bust off with the bats. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. Bats. Off with the big bust. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. Bats. I'm like fucking waiting. Bust off with the bats. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. Bats. Off with the big bust. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. Bust off. In the world that I'm in, that's a compliment. 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 In the world that I'm in, that's a compliment. Compliment.
Oh my God, I love Landon Carey.
Okay? Just fucking beliterate everybody's everything. Everybody's everything. Okay? Just fucking beliterate everybody's everything. We've alert. What's with the delivery? What's with the delivery? Look at the size. Look at the size of those thumbs. Yeah, fucking pull that guy. Yeah, fucking pull that guy. Hey, Carrie, let's all wear hats. I ain't backing down to this red face. Think you wear a yellow hat. Fucking loser. You're like the guy who hired a prostitute. You come in 5 seconds and go, hey, everybody behind me. We bust off with the bats. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. Off with the big bust. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. I'm like fucking really bust off with the bats. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. Off with the big bust. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. Off with the bats. How about a funny thing? What happened, Silent Mike? I thought you were gonna come to Atlantic City and do an interview with me. I made fun of my mother. So much so she fell down the stairs. You should all be super chatting me big time. Can you show me a picture? I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. Hey, okay, fucking with my guests, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I done with Lightsane, I done with Kidsane, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I done with Lightsane, I done with Kidsane, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity. Time for the Uncle Rico Show. It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. So chug us goes, here we go. It's boom.
We're doing it. We're back. Did you miss us? I brought my pencil. What's happening?
It's a raid. Oh, sorry.
welcome one and all, children of all ages, to the world famous Uncle Rico Show with your world famous Uncle Rico. Ho, ho, ho. We got the man with the gayer shirt than the next. He is Mike Morse.
Oh, thank you.
AKA Grammar Hammer. And
It's here when we need it.
oh, we're gonna need it tonight.
I do have a special grammar hammer tonight.
Okay, all right. So yeah, every Grammar Hammer is special.
This one is a very special grammar hammer.
Please, the reverb's on. Don't He is the man next to the man with the gay shirt and the hammer. He is Anthony Zenhauser. That's German for not a fan of my people. And above him, I could never do justice with an intro. I'll let Discount Dom do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, the man of the power, the man too sweet to be sour, dine with the kings, dine with the queens, be out in the streets eating pork and beans, a woman's pet and a man's regret. Women love him, men want to forget him. Twisted steel and sex appeal. Watch out when he's behind the wheel. The one and only, the REV, the GOD, Bob Levy.
Yeah. That's how you do it. I need a handler. What's his name?
All right.
Can't think of anybody, Bob.
Bobo the chimp.
Sounds like I wasted my time, buddy.
We're off and running, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody feeling out there? 1,000 people at this very minute are in this chat right now, watching along. Do me a favor, hit like if you don't mind, hit subscribe, hit notify so you know when all these fun different shows are going to be popping up on the channel.
And more planned.
Yeah, we got a few tricks up our sleeve coming up. And also, don't forget, we have bonus shows behind the wall. We got 2 Blunder Years we do. We got a Saturday night tier 2 show that we do. So you got $5, $10. Those are the 2 levels. Get behind the wall, or at least turn on accept gifted memberships. You might be gifted one. The link is in our description. It'll take you to your settings. Turn it on, and that way you might get gifted a level 1 membership, like when Mr. Crumb throws it out. Thank you, Mr. C.
Did you hear that, Hackverse? Did you hear that, Shoes Anonymous?
Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't gift 5. He gifted 10, just in 2 separate parts. Let's go.
Thank you.
Come on. Mr. C, good to see you, as always. Dixon Cider, sorry to bring the mood down. Larry B is a good guy suffering from stage 4 prostate cancer and has a GoFundMe. I'd appreciate if anyone can donate. Yeah, send Frog the link, man, and we'll share it and we'll get it out there. Absolutely. Sorry to hear that.
When it is? Wow.
I think what cancer's been happening, Bob. It's
No, but I didn't even know.
I didn't know either. I think Bob is going to blend in well in Turkey. He will just be another guy walking around smoking and yelling at his woman all day. He'll be fine. That's what I'm saying, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to get him a Turkish hat, whatever they wear there, so we can.
They got him at the airports.
That's what I was gonna say. As soon as you land, pick one up at the gift shop. You're set. They're not even gonna know.
I'm just gonna walk around with a turkey under my arm.
Dress him up as a Navy sailor. Did you see what happened a couple of days ago?
Yeah.
It's gonna take more than 4 of them.
You're 5 of them.
Mind you, I bet they pronoun his name Boob with their accent the entire time, so he might throw a drink at somebody. So there is that. Oh shit. What is that supposed to be?
I got a little something from Fugly. It's at first a lovely card.
Wow. Yeah.
Picture on it, and it says, "Mike, thank you for the kind gift." That was the
keychain.
Yeah. Where is my thumb drive with the tapes? Love, Fug. So that was sweet. And he got me a gift. May I show it, please?
Yeah. How was his grammar on that?
It was good.
Yeah.
Good.
Fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off, you. Wow. What a keychain. Oh my God.
So I'm going to use this. Thank you, Fug. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you, Fug. I feel like we just skipped past that. Shuli's dad was cutting his own hair the other night. Hair, God, is a funny bitch. He does. I mean, not everywhere now since the Floby incident upstairs, but
just his ass, Frugly. Frugly.
It's only in my ears.
Rest in peace, Angry Alice. Sadly, I guess Howard talked about. I didn't know, but she passed away.
Jesus Christ! What
I
the hell have
know,
been
man.
today.
You know what's crazy? I looked today. I have this picture on my phone of the list of Wack Packers that I had at my desk and all their contact info. And I look at that list, and it's more names crossed off than not crossed off.
Wow.
It's fucking, it's wild.
You live
It's
on the
wild.
edge like they do, it's going to happen.
Yeah. And there's High Pitch eating a fucking hero going, it's a shame.
Another funeral?
Yeah.
Sorry, I ate your bumper on your car.
He's going to be like Belushi in that sketch, dancing at everybody's grave. Love you all. Paula, we love you right back. Keychain, please. I love you guys. I'm a level 2. Keychains on, please. Come on, Frog. Love you all.
Yeah, come on, Frog.
Yeah, come on, Frog. Get on it. Someone should tell Outlaw John that most lefties consider Viking tattoos white supremacists. Okay. Since you brought it up, it's time to get into a little thing we're calling. Are you ready?
Dun, dun.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Dun, dun.
Tattoo Gate.
It's Tattoo Gate.
Okay, so the other night on Tookie's show, they revealed John's tattoo. And now, do you have just the picture that was shown before we get into the side-by-sides? Because there are more questions than answers, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves a mystery, if you will, according to what we're looking at.
Yes.
I don't actually have
What?
just that one.
What?
I'm pretty sure I sent it to you in the text thread, in our text thread when it first.
How did Tookie get it?
Well, that's a whole nother question, right? So the picture, John is smashed. He's in front of his green screen, and he's obviously having a conversation with somebody on the computer. If the picture's accurate, that's clearly what's happening. Is he's talking to somebody on his computer, maybe FaceTime, whatever. Obviously, a Stuttering John Army member, and whoever it was leaked this photo. Okay, so here it is.
What the fuck is that?
Now, can you blow up the picture a little bit?
Not his face. No.
Okay, so that okay. While it's not great, that's completely different from other pictures we're seeing.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we saw
now-
next was what they claimed to be the tattoo that was given, right?
The next one was, I believe, on social media, the tattoo shop posted a picture.
Yeah, this is from the tattoo artist's Instagram.
Tattoo.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Now show the side, but now what's this other photo that you're about to put side by side with this? Do we know the origin of that photo?
The side by side was Mike.
Yeah.
That Mike took the one that you had sent us and this one from social media and just put them
Right.
side by side.
Okay.
So you could compare.
So now let's put them side by side and check this out. Okay. So something's up because
I can tell you right now,
yeah,
he was too cheap to get color ink.
but
Or a
that,
tattoo artist.
no. That tattoo, in theory, is the same tattoo. That's
Yeah.
the shop posted that picture on the
The
left.
shop said that's what came that's what they gave Stuttering John.
Okay,
Which is,
And that
go ahead.
that does look like his arm and the 1571 at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that to be his kids' birth dates,
Well-
because remember he's talked about how Oscar was the
That's
first.
how many
baby.
times. That's how many times he's seen each kid this year. First one.
Put him up on top, motherfucker.
yeah.
All right, so but does that look like
Wait a
John's
minute.
arm? Because that arm on the left is a lot bigger
right.
than the one on the right.
Right. Something's not adding up here.
I mean, that's not the only thing. And here's how dumb. I thought Joe was smart. Remember how I thought John was smart? I thought Joe was smart. He's like, it might be the same tattoo. And so, all right, show the other thing, the thing I put in Discord about just how many inconsistencies there are.
Now, it could be, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Wait a minute. You're going to grammar hammer the fucking tattoo?
It's a special,
a tattoo hammer.
A very special grammar hammer.
Wait, which one? I don't even know what's going on. Which one is him?
The one on the right is the one that is on John's arm because his face is attached to it. And
can I just interrupt you 2 seconds? Breaking news. I have a world-renowned tattoo artist that just texted me. Just to make it clear, that tattoo sucks. And yes, that's a classic white supremacist tattoo for sure.
That's what I thought.
Right,
Okay.
but it's not the same tattoo because
Right.
I mean, look here. I put the red lines on. Like, look at the teeth. You know, it goes in a concave.
What, do you go to Turkey?
Graphic hammer. What do you go to Turkey? Yeah, it's got a set of choppers that it just got made. Right, the detail.
Right. So I mean, never mind. There's no lines in the teeth on his, but just the way the teeth go up. From start high.
Can I
go
throw
down
this
low.
theory out? Can I throw this theory out? That when we watched episodes of him with the ink or whatever looked to be dirt, blood, ink on his shirt, could it be that this dummy unwrapped it and didn't wrap it back up or didn't take care of it and literally can you smudge the tattoo?
No, you can't. Not that
No.
much. Put that back up because just look how different the lines are. Like look like the headgear, the head. So look right at in the middle. The one that is color it's like an arrowhead. The
And he's saying no Puerto Rican flag on one of them.
But look at the horns.
Yeah,
Right.
there are no horns, basically.
Well, no,
Yeah,
they're
there is.
behind. They're
Yeah, like
behind the
that.
helmet on the right.
And actually, Mike, in the middle, those gems that go kind of up
Yeah.
from the nose are different shapes.
Yeah, I didn't even do everything, but I just took a few things that were just like so off that there's no way you could smudge that or fuck it up. It's
Did
just
his nephew do it?
Let me throw this out at you, Shuli. So the tattoo shop that posted that picture is in North Carolina.
Okay.
And earlier you referred to this when we could see this smudge on his arm, which was the 17th of July. And as you can see, he was
It
on
looks like
a road trip.
Wait, that looks like the state of North Carolina.
That's all coming clear.
Wow.
So if the tattoo shop's in North Carolina, he's in a hotel on the night that he clearly got the tattoo. So it does add up.
The better one is not John's arm.
Right.
Wow.
I think someone got him drunk, charged him over $1,000 up front, waited for him to pass out, and drew it on with markers.
That's the best conspiracy theory I've
I
heard.
love it.
Yeah,
what did he say he paid for that?
Too much?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So, yeah, I think he paid like $3,000 for it or something.
No, 1,500, he said.
So go ahead. You can read this.
It's that a skeleton wearing mouth. Is that a skeleton wearing mouth
Yeah.
guard? Yes.
So
Go
he,
ahead.
he, he wanted to get $1,500 from it because of the fact he was going to show it for $1,500 because he wanted to.
2,000 he was going to show it for. He wanted to make 500 off of what he paid for it. Go ahead, Zed.
Okay, so I don't know if there's any tattoo artists out there that could back this up, but is that tattoo more than $1,500? The one on the left, the one that what it's supposed to look like,
Could be. That's
looks like way
that's an involved tattoo.
more expensive tattoo. I think he got the $1,500 version of what he wanted. I don't think that's his arm on the left hand side. I think that's just a stock photo that the guy does at that place.
Right, but the problem is it has the flags, the Danish flag and the American flag and the numbers which are supposed to be,
Right, that can't be in the book of tattoos to look for with specific.
Maybe it is. Who
persons.
knows?
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm sure they have. I don't know. I haven't been to a tattoo parlor in years because I don't have any. But I'm sure they have a thing now with where they can create the tattoo that you want and show you what it is.
Scrotum tape, because the tattoo is AI enhanced because it was blurry.
Is
the
well, no. That tattoo had to get drunk before being put on John. I believe it.
I don't know.
Isn't your house supposed to cost more than your tattoo?
Okay, so maybe it was an enhanced version of what he got that they showed on the Instagram page, because who would want to show that tattoo on the Instagram page? So he was like, this is what I can have from this, except I went to a shitty place and I was too cheap to get color or pay for a decent tattoo.
He's too cheap to get color on his hair, the right color.
You're right.
Yeah.
That guy that John met down in the village would take one look at that tattoo and picture and be embarrassed. Yeah.
And in all fairness, how many hours do you think that took if he did it in one shot? There's no way he did that. With the color and all that, there's no way you would have sat for there. It would have like 5-6 hours for that.
Oh, I do have someone who's watching, and they say they definitely do a computer version before they do the tattoo. Boom.
Okay.
Someone who has tattoos.
So that, oh my God.
Can you imagine he wanted $1,000 to see that piece of shit?
Two.
I would have given it to him if I knew it was that piece of shit.
He wanted $2,000 for that. Not 1,000, 2. Then he went down to 1,500. I don't think he ever reached 1,000. Maybe. But I mean, horrific.
Bounce. No. Put a bounce. And thank you for the 50.
Hold on. Where's bounce?
It just went by.
Bounce. I'm looking for him. Why can't I find bounce?
Super chat.
It's a super.
That just seems like he would fuck up that tattoo.
Sorry. The artist posted the complete work. Stuttering John's photo is day one.
But it's a completely different setup. Graphically, drawing wise, you can't recover from what they did on the one on John's arm.
Hold on. Tattooer here. 1,500 is about a full day of tattooing. Looks like someone traced the original. Looks like 6 hours of work.
Thank you, Cosmic.
Okay. Okay. I got another tattoo artist. In that style, it would take 4 to 5 hours for sure, but everyone's different. He 1,000% was talking like a celebrity and got charged accordingly. Anyone talking like a big shot gets upcharged immediately, he says.
Wow.
Why the fuck not?
That's beautiful.
Also, there's just tattoo parlors that are known to rip you off. If you go to one that's like on Google that's famous, you'll go to a tattoo parlor and they'll price gouge you.
Yeah, but shouldn't they do it right?
Oh yeah.
Again, you can do it right, but then when you walk out and you don't take care of it, like, I don't know. And then if you're cutting corners with color and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's another thing. That I'm sorry, but the face is white on the one that John's showing.
Listen,
what is that?
If this on the left actually looked like that, he would have shown it for free.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the shape of the eyes are different.
And another thing that just came to mind. He's charging $2,000 because he knows he's going to get torn apart for it. So he's like, I might as well, if I'm going to come back to the internet, I'm going to have somebody pay me $3,000 to do it. Right. Same thing with the tattoo. Same shit. He got the tattoo at Supercuts. Yeah, it looks that way.
Okay. Now the one on the right is the one he got, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then what's the one on the left with the dates that?
That's what the tattoo artist says he gave John. But now again, I don't know that much about tattooing, but the beard, it's all black on John's version. Can you put yellow over that?
Mike, it's funny that you say I'm looking right now because there's been instances where the bottom of that tattoo is sticking out of his shirt.
Yes.
So I'm looking right now to see if we can see any of that yellow color that we see here on the left.
Because I remember it looking black, like the one on the right. Like it looked
too,
like
actually.
worms.
Yeah.
It looked like worms at first.
It was like seaweed or something.
Or seaweed, yeah.
Aaron.
Aaron's hairline. Yeah. Theory. Wow. He went to a great artist, got the drawing made, balked at the price, took the drawing to a cheaper place. Oh my God, if that's true.
Tattoo us.
John, I can do it for you. I've got tattoos.
So none of you have gotten a tattoo in a parking lot? Nah, we're squares like that.
And my tattoo person goes, said that's what they did for me. Plus, it takes several visits to do that kind of color. That's what
right. Yeah.
Put up Silent Shape.
Hold on. Stuttering John unwrapped tattoo and ruined it with the shirt. That was ink bleeding through his shirt on stream.
Right. Well, he ruined the shitty tattoo. He never got the good tattoo.
Shitty shirt.
All right, y'all.
Silent Shape. Hold on. WATP was showing a different picture when John's flexing and showing off a finished, much better looking tattoo. That might be one the artist posted. Well, it's looking that way. Yeah. What do you got? Okay.
I don't see any yellow.
Can you cut his side out and put it next to? Can you make side by side by side?
Yeah. Well, see, that looks more. I'll give him credit where that looks. I see a little bit of yellow on the one thing because the other one is so muddy and nasty. But why would he post?
Well, hold on. Go back to the side by side one for a second. Mike's one or whichever one. Okay. So now you're saying, let's say, in theory, some people are saying the green screen is what's messing this up. Now go back to the one of it poking out of his shirt. He's still in front of his green screen, and look at it.
Yeah. True. And that looks a little high up where he's showing. Looks a little high up for something that big.
Well, it's a big bush.
Why would someone else have those dates and the Danish flag though?
Well, it's a Viking tattoo, so that makes sense. If it's horns with the Viking horns.
1571 was a big year in the Vikings.
This episode should have been called CSI: The Shuli Network. I'm telling you, something ain't adding up here.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I don't think it's that complicated.
If he was smarter, I would say he's trolling us, but I can't believe he has that intelligence to troll.
He doesn't. He doesn't. He could be getting help.
How long was he in South Carolina
for? Little
for?
Help.
Yeah. How long was he in what? He was driving through.
Yeah.
Imagine maybe he
spent a couple of days. Yeah.
Okay. So there.
No green screen.
That's no green screen, and it looks shittier but maybe that
looks really bad.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because we're up close, or maybe that's what it turned into.
I'm telling you.
Can you do this, Frog? Find out when that picture is from, and then find out where that other picture, date-wise. I'm curious if it was detailed in that first one you showed, where it's peeking out of the sleeve. And then later on, let's say a few weeks or a month later, he's not taking care of it. Then we got that shit.
The tattoo's trying to escape.
Oh my God.
Wow.
This thing, we're just at the beginning of this. This is, I will not stand for this.
My theory is he's been working out so much that the tattoo's tired.
Yeah, he's stretching it.
He's stretching it. That's why it's blurry.
His muscles are so big.
The narrator, the negative spaces work is horrendous on Stuttering John's amateur work for certain. He also removed DermaShield early. What's DermaShield? Could have had one of his.
That's what protects the tattoo.
Oh, okay. Could have had he could have had one of his.
Wait a minute. I got that to protect my home.
Yeah, it's not gonna. I don't know if that worked. Could have had one of his dumb biker buddies give him a home tattoo.
Hitman Dan's handy with a needle.
You think the guy who's mailing himself cocaine is that dumb to do that? The one on the right looks like it was run through Topaz AI, which takes liberty with terrible footage and makes things look much worse in some instances. Also, yay, Fab. Can you test those pictures for enhancement and enhance it? Thank you. It was 6 hours of work for the initial lining and shading. What you are seeing is the work before the color. The gems aren't blue. The flags aren't colored, nor is the beard. 4K before. Okay.
Wow.
So, oh my God. So he's what a scammer. So he's going to take $2,000 from somebody and then reveal that just the bottom part's done right now. And still, what a piece of garbage.
Wow.
Thank you,
That could
Prince.
be it, man. That could be it. Also, if you notice on the right-hand side, nothing is detailed. There's no shading done.
Yeah.
There's no detail done on the skull that was on the left-hand side. So that's probably all done at the end.
Hey, we'll give you $500 to go to one of his manly bars he hangs out with his friend and lift his shirt up and take a picture.
Yeah. Yeah. All he needs is a stock exchange. Oh, what's
Stock exchange.
I didn't read the rest of it. Yeah.
Cock exchange.
Yeah. Oh, hey, extremely slow talking Don. Skull and boom drum pattern, please.
Oh, hey, Lionel.
That was good.
All right.
Loved
So
it.
I've run this through our AI software to see how much I could clean it up.
Go ahead.
And this is the best. I know, admittedly, I'm not a whiz with this, but this was the best I could do.
So it's like everything else.
Wow.
Oh, he looks better.
What the hell?
I guess I didn't have to use Bob's face, but
Right.
while I was there.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
See a little more definition in the teeth up top.
Right.
A little bit more detail. I still don't see the yellow though, and the lines up top seem like unfinished.
It's not the same tattoo.
Yeah,
No,
but
Prince cracked it.
look at the horn on the left side, and it's higher on the right.
Yeah.
I think that's just the way he's. I think that's the way he's positioned.
The helmet's crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, his helmet.
When he flexes, both horns are lined up perfectly. Otherwise, one's a little droopy. My guy says it's blurry because there's plasma oozing from it. He either took it off or popped it that first day when he stained his shirt.
Popped it?
I don't know.
I've never heard that. I know you can pop a tattoo.
Yeah.
Pop a tattoo. That's my rap name. I'm Pop a Tattoo.
Pop anything.
Spin
Set
some
your mind to.
discs.
Well, another theory is that he got drunk and his blood got thinner and leaked through the thing. Because you're not supposed to drink after you get a tattoo or before it.
Right.
And why would you
I
get
think
one?
24 hours.
But then he can't get a tattoo because when is he not drinking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Before, I think it's 24. You gotta wait 24 hours or something.
Please.
Okay, hold on. So this is July 13th.
Okay. I
The
see.
picture that you just saw with him and Clay was from August 4th.
Okay.
And here's your triple side by side.
The what?
Okay. The what?
The what?
Okay.
Okay. The hair on the bottom. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't match.
All right, everybody calm down. Let's look at this here. So
Go ahead.
here's a problem that the far little tentacle.
Stay out of this. You almost have it solved.
Yeah. The far tentacle on to the left. To the left.
Yeah.
I don't see that on the good tattoo.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bob.
Oh.
Well, no. So, Mike, look at that far one that you're talking about on the good one, it's you see right above the word live.
Yeah, but it doesn't curl up. That one doesn't curl up. This one the one on his arm curls up.
So here's a weird thing though. Look at the one next to that one, like a little bit over to the right from the E that kind of curves back like that.
Yes.
And the one in the middle, you don't see that at all. And you see it a tiny bit on the one on the left.
Right.
Bless you.
Yeah.
All right. So my guy says, check this out. He says, almost positive it's the same tattoo. It's under a second skin, which is a clear film. A second skin. There's a second skin on the grassy knoll.
What? Jesus Christ.
What is second skin? Is that didn't Martin Short start there? All right. There's a ton of people want to talk about it's from
lose
495ers. No, it's a chain shop. FSJ. I go I forgot to mention you're also not supposed to lay on a fresh tattoo. It can cause it to bleed. He was absolutely sleeping on it. Oh,
no.
I imagine where he lands is where he sleeps, you know?
Yeah.
Why did John get a tattoo of Clay Dabbler with a helmet? I don't know. Bob, are you calling into O&A Lady Die? Bob, you calling into O&A Lady Dies a Man is my favorite thing on radio ever. John will be enlisting into the Navy soon.
Thank you.
Put Bob's face on John's tattoo. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Is that a tiny odd-shaped harg? I wonder. Oh, no.
That's from Hogs to Go.
They recognized him there when he walked in. Has anyone seen Bob's tattoo?
You don't have to see it. Do you got $2,000?
Put Bob.
Or do you want to see me at a Turkish bath? You want to take a trip to see it?
I'll take a trip to see that.
Mentor Bob would like to see Bob's face on John's tattoo, if you don't mind. Thank you. First day of school, Dad, I promise no swear words this week, so you can't tell Bob and the Jew any funny stories. I'm fucked. Go Bills.
Bob and the Jew.
Got a good egg there, Mike P.
It's like Chico and the Man.
Yeah.
The fact that his shirt was stained black means he didn't wrap it in plastic. It already looks like a 20-year-old ink job. Stuttering John's gangrene arm. Yeah. Idiot should have gone to Tampa. There's a shop in Ybor City that's been featured in magazines and TV shows. Didn't he say this was like a celebrity guy or something? Or he tattooed?
He was bragging about, something about that.
So,
Yeah, this guy murdered 5 people.
It's
John's the only celebrity that he, has posted a tattoo of on his Instagram recently. So.
Okay.
Did he say anything? What does he say on the Instagram, the guy, when he posted that?
Yeah, read it. No, I don't want to post the guy's Instagram.
Yeah.
So I don't want to.
So it says, recently gave, and then he tags John, a.k.a. Stuttering John, his first tattoo celebrating his Danish and American heritage. Some of you may remember John from the Howard Stern Show, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
John gave him his fucking plugs.
Yeah.
John gave him his plugs. Holy shit.
Yep. That was written by the John Melendez ad agency that bought a little bit of spot.
And it also plays into how much he hates being part Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty
nowhere mentioned on that tattoo, his Puerto Rican heritage. 100% John paid $50 for a consultation, had the guy email him AI picture of the artwork on an arm, and he heard the price for it and found some cheap guy for $500 instead of $4K, and he got it done there. 100% bait and switch. It's so believable. Is it weird to me that I find this riveting? Should I seek professional? It's interesting, right? I mean, put a poll up. Is are people? I don't know what else we can talk. It's weird. We got drunk with Missy and Cumia at DabbleCon, then we all got SS bolt tabs. I know I was supposed to be with you guys, and I missed you. Somehow I got caught up with something else. I think the artist must have been leaning to the left when he did the helmet. His skull looks like a little special needs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's please put pic of Odorous up from Guar beside Stuttering John's tat. Yeah. Filet Randy knows what he's talking about. Discount. Get on that. That shop gave him a deal to let an apprentice do it. No way a real artist did that or would do it, and didn't get it in NY, where David Lee Roth went. Oh, right, that's what he said. Went to a guy in New York where David Lee Roth got his tattoo.
Oh, so he's lying about that too.
Yeah. Red Rocket Wrinkle, thank you for becoming a member.
That's behind my paywall.
Appreciate that. Stuttering John wanted a skull tattoo, and well, That's hilarious.
This is why I love our audience. I'm now getting every single still frame people can find of this tattoo. But again, I see none of the yellow detail in this version.
None. And again, he's in front of his green screen, so you can't say it's there's. It looks like there's a little yellow right there.
Yeah, the one. Yeah.
Where?
There's like a hair. I can't point at it. You can't see what I'm pointing at.
Right
But
down,
The one
right down
kind of
his
in the
back.
middle. Yeah.
in the middle,
Right down his back. Is that what you
going down his spine. If the Danish Viking on John's arm knew his ancestors would mate with Puerto Rican Rican gnomes from Long Island, he would have stayed in Denmark. We don't know that. Love is love, you know. What are we to judge? The first pic you guys showed must have gotten mirrored, and only an autistic mind like mine got confused. One thing is for sure: something is
Fake.
fake.
The J.
Gee.
The J.
It's a bit fake.
You have a tattoo.
Yeah,
You have a tattoo.
you have a swastika tattoo. It's
Oh,
a bit
Jesus
faded. He had it done in the 1920s. He says he had it done in the 20s. I got this tattoo in Turkey.
That's John's horrible tattoo.
Yeah, quick turnaround. Bob to the Bone gifted a membership. Thank you, Bob to the
You hear
Bone.
that, Hackverse? Did you hear that, Shuli's Anonymous?
He's so excited. Show your you fucking
Siggy.
Siggy?
You know, Siggy.
Ain't nothing Viking about that Puerto Rican obit, mate. Fucking hell, man.
That's right.
Thank you, Kentucky and Viking. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the stain on his shirt originally on his left arm? Now that picture is showing him on. No, it's mirrored. That's why. If it's real, you know, I don't know. Who knows? We haven't had confirmation. But see, this.
Oh my God.
So like obviously he was talking to somebody on his computer, and whoever he was talking to, if that's real, took a screenshot and then leaked it. So he knows who the turncoat is.
You think? Because I'm sure he's talking to people all fucking day because he's got nothing else to do.
That's a good point too. That's a good point too. 1,700 in here plus. Hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you. Join us. Member up. 11 months, fellas. It's crazy how quick it passed. I fucking love the show in the chat. You all rule. That's Chris Hall, head of our Cum Pig.
He's got the hat. He's got the hat.
He's got the hat. God damn it.
Him and Professor Ozenpig lead our Cum Pig studies here.
Hold on,
That's
I
it.
got a new angle on it now, but I've got to blur out some other faces.
Okay.
One sec.
Jeff, I have to tell my TSN family first. My next graphic novel was picked up by a big publisher. Thanks for the help. On the last one, it made an impression. Jeff, honored, buddy, honored. Reach out. Let me know what we can do to help, or how far away you want us to stay, if that helps as well. Shuli, did anyone tell Bob about the special interrogation and body search for the first stamp in his passport? Enjoy, Bob. No, we'll hear that story when he gets back. Did you see John got a tattoo of Bob wearing a Viking helmet? Yeah, we just saw it.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts. Strudel Wagon gifting 5. Thank you, Strudel. He's busy.
You dumb fuck!
All right. I'll do the next one. I have something ready. Whoops, that's RDC Anthony. Best show on YouTube. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the 15 months.
Boom!
And thank you for gifted one.
Fuck you, Mike Morse. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Fuck you, Mike Morse.
Fuck you, Mike Morse.
Фік ти ж, Майк Морс.
Чорт візьми тебе, Майк Моріс.
Fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off, you useless, untalented piece of shit.
There we go. Little medley for you. Maggie Lynn.
Hello.
Thank you.
All right, so this is I didn't even notice this. There was a second photo on that Instagram post from the artist.
Second photo.
A second photo, and you can see John's stupid face in this photo, and you can see the color on the tattoo. You can see the red and white of the Danish flag there.
Okay.
Well, and what's the vagina on the bottom of it?
That's John.
It looks like a tattoo of an asshole or vagina was made under the Danish flag. Wow. Nice pocket. Makes no sense.
Look at the smell that must be on. Look at the stains on his shirt.
Go back to the picture of him in front of the green screen with the tattoo. Because again, everybody's saying the green screen, but the green screen isn't on because we see the green screen.
Yeah.
Right. And he's clean shaven in that picture we just saw with the that, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
This isn't.
Maybe it was an early
there he's got
the tattoo.
All I can say is, bring me his arm.
Where's the picture of the one where he was in North Carolina, or at least on the road?
Look at the stains. What stains?
On his shirt. He's totally fucking like he climbed out of a fucking well.
Yeah, and this is a great point. Clean shaven. No, wait, that wasn't it. Clean shaven must be fake or AI.
Mm-hmm.
The plot thickens because this is clearly the day he got the tattoo or right after, and he's got like 3 days of growth.
That's a bit of growth. So I'm calling bullshit. And his hair's darker there too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Come on, people.
Stop it already.
Brother.
He ripped the pic off the internet and had a hack do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many
failed
people,
a bet? Yeah.
How many people are on that tattoo Instagram? Is it like a big one? You would think, right?
What's up with the lesbian wig? Frog, do you know how many people are on there?
Yeah, it's not a huge profile, and I really wish I could show you this entire picture. You can kind of tell from here, but John and that one guy next to him are about the same size, but everyone else in the photo is like a head taller than them.
All right, hold on a sec. What's behind him, and that's also going into his arm?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's part of the fucking wood.
Yeah.
This is terrible work.
You see what I'm saying, Frog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how did it get? Wait a minute.
It's on his arm. That is not a real picture. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Bob?
Yeah.
You see,
and it looks like it's on the other guy's shoulder.
Yeah. It goes down into his arm. So that is not a real picture. That's AI or whatever the kids call it.
Yeah. Because your arm does not bend like that. Put that up for a second. There's no way you can hang it on somebody and it's going to go like that.
Well, but hold on. Is the person he's next to taller than him? Because if he's up, it could squish. He's got the fat there.
Yeah, everybody in the photo is taller than him.
Yeah. No, but look at the thing that's behind him. Whatever that. So you see how that little bridge looking thing?
Yeah.
That goes into his arm.
Yeah.
You see.
That motherfucker ain't real.
Right. See it looks like a bridge. Like it's like a rainbow bridge going down on our right side, his left side.
Oh, just DM call the yeah, shoot him in the yeah, we probably should have done that about 50 minutes.
Just say I'm also a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is not a real picture. That is now enhanced and very badly.
Well, that's what it is. I said he looks like he came out of a well. Now look at how dirty he is, and there's no way they would be hugging him like that, even if he spent $8,000.
Yeah, Frog, put the picture in Discord. I want to look at it untethered.
Boys, is it possible it's a compression thing?
Yeah, we should press his head until it explodes.
I don't know. Mr. Morse, may I inquire as to the whereabouts of my keychain? You useful, most talented asset to the team. Took a different direction. That's worth something.
No, that's actually a smart way to do it.
I won't watch another TSN until I hear Jerry Seinfeld. Fuck you, Mike Morse. Frog or Dawn? Oh, hey, just do it. Oh, hey.
Good.
Well, what is Roy Ray saying? Like everybody's a doctor here, maybe.
Yeah. Tattoo doctor Roy Ray. Here he is. I think it's possible he was using a filter on his webcam and it affected the tattoo.
It can't affect it that much. You can't change the. Yeah, thank you, Bob.
You can't do that. My God.
It's not the colors that's a problem. It's not the colors. It's the outline of the tattoo is completely different.
Look at this. Stuttering John used a corrector on that picture, and the corrector used the color surrounding what he removed. It's hard to explain, but easy to do on an iPhone. You think John could do that on an iPhone?
Mike might be onto something. Follow me on this. Look at I've moved the photo over now, so we're looking at John's right hand that is on that other man's shoulder. You know how AI has trouble with fingers and hands?
Yeah.
Look at his finger. His hand looks a little weird up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But then again, we're talking about a guy that his fingers look weird when he's not AI
That's
too.
true, actually.
Yeah. If they were perfect, I'd buy your story.
Yeah. And Sir Bob, how do I look? Badass, dude. Wow. Like there's so much fake. Who can keep track of what's fake now?
Yeah. Wow.
All right. What are you gonna
can't
do?
wait for him to go back on.
Oh
Gosh,
yeah.
They're doing a show. How about I got the tattoo?
I can't stop looking at it. His shit won lazy eye. His shit won a lazy eye. It's not the same tattoo.
It's not the same tattoo.
No.
I'm getting a Viking Bob tattoo now. Show us. Do it.
Let's all get one.
Wow, me and Bob have the same tattoo on our chest. I got this free for free Oasis tickets. Horrible tattoo.
You know what? I wouldn't get that tattoo for free for Oasis tickets. I mean, you know what I mean? There's no way I would do that.
Yeah.
That's a horrible tattoo.
Yeah.
If that's the one. I don't even know what I'm looking at, which one is supposed to be his.
And let's not forget, he's almost 60, and this is what he's doing. He can't afford to buy a Corvette, so this is what he's doing.
Wow.
Where'd Shuli go? I looked away for a second. He's gone.
Well, they mentioned
He
Nazi
sneezed
tattoo.
and his nose blew him across the room
Yeah.
into the other room with his big Jewish schnoz. I don't know. I think he just got half of it done because he's cheap and he didn't want to get, and then, or maybe he is going back to get the rest of it done. Who knows?
He ain't going back.
When he comes
$1,500
to
is way
visit
too
us.
much.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's a lot of money to spend on a tattoo.
Not for a good tattoo. I mean, a very good, detailed, multicolored tattoo. Yeah.
Apparently, he
1,500.
got 2 tattoos that day. So here's the other one.
Oh, there it is.
Thanks for ruining my joke.
The hell? I go to take a leak and John got another tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be his mom, but I guess Joe wanted it to be Stuttering John.
There's no way this place
I
is
think his mom
bragging
got
about that.
a tattoo similar. Can we see that one?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I'm sitting there peeing. This is how you know I need a vacation. I'm sitting there peeing and I'm going,
you're sitting there peeing?
yeah. I'm sitting there peeing. and I go, I got to find out what second skin is. Yeah. I wasn't sitting, but I did say sitting. But I wish I had
When you're Jewish, the moil takes off your second skin.
I know. Well, if I had wipes to wipe with when I'm done, I would have sat down. Proud member from the very beginning, Perry Caravello, Mike Bichetti landed acting roles on the animated series Smiling Friends starring John Wahapa, FSJ, FKB, TSM for Live. Oh, hey, Frog. Hey, Don.
Oh, hey, Gabriel.
Hey,
There's the
Froggy.
studio.
Why don't you run it through AI image detector? Yeah. Why don't you?
You?
65% human, 35% AI, says the AI detector. Oh, but who knows? He did it for you. And then threw it in your face, which I love. Can somebody explain to me why Joyce is wearing a Viking helmet on John's tattoo? Oh, hey, Frog. Oh, hey, Aaron M. Holt, trying not to cry during your mugshot. Okay, gifted 5, Macho Man Randy Sausage. Thank you.
News pay yeah.
Yes, sir. Thanks for helping work days go by. Hearing you guys bust up when I asked Stuttering John if he shaved with his feet was a highlight of my year. Hey, Frog. Hey, Don.
Hey, Macho Man Randy Sausage.
It was a highlight for us, too. Okay. Okay, I said, what is second skin? He said, it's a clear film that covers a fresh tattoo. The tattoo will leak a little blood and plasma and make a weird gooey pocket over the tattoo. That's why all the color and outlines are blurry. That's 100% what the one on the right is blurry for. Okay. All right. And this guy is an expert. Gives Clay something to look at when John spoons him. Okay. I didn't look at it that way. There's a second picture on the artist Insta where you can see color on John's arm. But how do you know it's John's arm?
I think we've debunked that already.
Right. Bob, do you speak jive? You jive turkey. Diz, will the revealing of his tattoo keep him from streaming for a few days? I mean, why? He doesn't get it. Now he should be streaming. Stuttering John looks like the skull had a stroke and one side of the skull drug across the highway. Rob Saul walks into a CVS and says, "One bottle of personal lubricant, please. It's not what you think. It's for my dog's dick." Yeah, there you go. It's not what you think. 100%. Stuttering John doesn't get that compulsive liars are fascinating to normal people. A monkey throwing poop isn't talented, but it's always a hit at the zoo. 100%. Yeah, long lines for that shit throwing monkey.
Yeah.
Mike, please sing 50 Ways to Dox the Loved One. Oh, that's good. Now that is a fucking keychain. Yeah, you hit a home run with that.
Thank you,
Okay. Decided to take a break from the Dabbleverse after DabbleCon 2. What a fantastic topic to come back to. You boys killed it at DabbleCon 2. Fuck those clay dabblers who got offended by the porn bomb. Not true fans then. Thank you, WJC, and thanks for coming back, buddy.
100%.
What's up?
I'm waiting for that guy to go. Where's ESO?
Yeah.
You've been away a little too long.
You might want to sit down. Don't bury the lead. You telling me Shuli P sitting down? So Bob's like Jackie when he writes a joke that somebody reads. If it's about goofing on anybody else, I'm like,
Mike, get your pen. Start writing a song.
God damn it. I did not approve it. Block that. I'm glad you woke up. There's no way he's not crying about it if it's really that bad.
But if it was really that good, wouldn't he show it off? He was so proud
But he
of
also
it.
he knows it's bad. That's why he wants $2,000.
Yeah.
That's something one of our resident Stuttering John whisperers said as well, is that he would do nothing but bitch and be calling this guy out if he wasn't happy with it.
And again, he said,
he's gotta love it.
If I'm going to get goofed on, then it's going to cost you guys $2,000 to goof on this shitty tattoo.
Right. As long as it's covered, everybody thinks it's a regular tattoo and not the train wreck that it is.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's fine. I just think we're looking at something that I don't know what could grow on that man like that. You know,
I think a lot can grow on him. I don't think that's one of them.
100%.
Welcome to the second hour of John's shitty tattoo. All right, we'll move on. Just got Shuli sits to pee. Gifting a member.
100%.
It's not weird to sit down to pee. When I cross my legs, it's weird. Yeah. That's the weird part.
He stands up to shit though. So if that's it.
I do. Time is money, Morse. Time is money. I think I'm going to sit there to shit. Plus, gravity. Gravity does the job. I was watching a video series called Wrestling Roast from 15, 20 years ago. I was enjoying myself until Mike Morse big mug appeared. Great job on that roast, Mike. Looking good, Zen.
That was fun.
All right. Thank you, Clyde.
Thank you, Clyde. Proud vet. One of many in the chat. Give him some love.
Wow,
it's one of my credits.
That Instagram pic from the shop has color. Yeah, and it's on a different person's arm, too. If it was done by his biker friends, Frog, can you show what I found? Oh, Aku sent you something, Frog.
Ooh.
So sick of you guys blocking chats for nothing. Right. Meanwhile, your chat, everybody sees it. Yeah. What are we blocking?
06 and all?
Is that true? Shuli sits backwards to pee? That's not. I mean, listen.
That I would respect.
I'm not a gymnast. Are there ever going to get to anything other than super chats? I'm sorry. I'm sorry people are interested in this topic. Here's your package. Jesus Christ. What a whiny twat.
I don't change the litter box until I can smell it.
Welcome to the Uncle Rico Show.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Actually, before we get to that, Shuli.
What do you got? Fred? Go ahead. I'm all ears.
So Aku found a couple of different Reddit accounts that through some investigation, he
Ooh.
believes them to be John. And so this is Harley Dad 1965, which makes sense. John owns a Harley, he claims, and he was born in 1965. It also makes sense because it was created during the Dabbleverse, 2020.
What does that name say? The screen
so
name?
that's the community that he's active in down there. He's active in r/bisexual bikers.
I mean, we don't know that that's him. We don't
know it's not him. This is what I'm
know.
hearing. It's an allegation.
How does he pee? How does he pee?
Where do you think I learned it, Bob? Where do you think I learned it?
If it was him, the screen name would be Barely Dead, 1965.
Only one conclusion. He liked the guy, cut off his arm, and sewed it. Oh, he killed the guy, sewed off his arm, sewed it on. Don't know what's so confusing. Yes, thank you.
True.
Thank you.
All right, let's get to the package. Boom! It's real. I know. Everybody wants it to be real.
This table.
He did that on purpose to show the tattoo. He's putting the bait out there so he can get the money. He set up the room like that so he can go back. Look at the way he looks at his arm and he poses it.
Hold on.
God.
I don't change the litter box until I can smell it.
Holy shit!
See that?
Now hold on. When is this show from?
Anyone?
Frog?
Frog is gone. What are you kidding? He hasn't peed in an hour.
Right. He saw Shuli pee. He got jealous.
Is he
From yesterday.
Is he sitting down peeing right now? Well, he should be on the clock.
And he's not even in the bathroom.
It's from yesterday, and supposedly that picture was leaked last night. Well, at least it was revealed last night. I'm just trying to see beard wise what's going on.
Man, he was looking bad, man. Oof.
Can you put up the picture that was on Dabbler, the one of him sitting on the green screen showing it with his face in it, so I could see his beard?
Sure.
And he wasn't wearing. Was he wearing the Floyd shirt?
I think it was just a black shirt.
Oh, he went to Ink Floyd. That's where he got the tattoo.
He's advertising, yeah.
All right.
Holy shit!
Look at the arm. Watch. Whoop. Nope. There it is.
He's positioning it on purpose. Yeah. Oh, see?
Sorry, that was the wrong one. Sorry.
Wow.
Okay.
Chins does he have now? Lord.
Did you go pee?
No, I'm right here.
Now.
What?
What?
No, I need John's face on. Oh, that's his. No, that's not his beard. I need John's face on that.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I need the original. Always with the monkey business, this guy.
Trying to have some
Can you
fun.
be serious for one show?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Huh?
Okay, so that's what we're watching right now. Then put the picture up. Frog?
Huh?
What?
All right, so
See, he's got more of a beard on this. The hair's disheveled.
But that almost looks like it's trimmed. Yeah.
No.
Right. Look how much longer his hair is in that picture.
Yeah.
This table's got to move.
Yeah. That's. Unless that top part he's combing back.
No, it looks shorter.
How are you? How are you, everybody?
Who knows?
Happy September 3rd. I hope everyone enjoyed my political show yesterday with the Army Major, Rich Ojeda, and of course, field reporter Brian Karen.
Oh my
Oh my God! Do whatever you do. Don't like that.
Don't get too close to it. He'll sting you. Watch out.
Yeah,
Could
like
be venomous.
It's like a fuse.
It really is. If I pick it off, do I make a wish and then blow it into the air?
He's got fucking puddle neck.
He's
Wow.
He's turning into the cats he's transported. They've given him some sort of. They've exchanged fluids.
I guess there's no gyms in Florida.
No mirrors either.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. We did like 2 hours. Played a lot of clips of all the ridiculousness in politics, which is similar to the Dabbleverse. Go!
The Gray's coming already.
Watched the Yankees win last night, which was fun, 8-4. I was just telling a friend of mine, I hate, like when they lose, I'm like,
Always start off on fire. Always start off on fire, John.
Hot take. When he's a Yankees fan, when they lose, he's sad, but when they win, he's happy.
Because I get so invested, you know.
Box until I could smell it.
but anyway, here we are in the Dabbleverse, as usual. Hair's growing in.
You saw that, right? When he dipped his head down, you saw a big old bald patch.
As usual.
Go down a little more. Wait, there was a little more.
Hold on.
Here we are in the Dabbleverse, as usual.
Look at that.
Like Field of Dreams.
all that open land right there we can build on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Know this and no woman will come.
It's coming, Johnny boy. It's coming.
Hair's growing in.
No,
Hair's
it's
growing
not.
in.
Yeah, see, that's short. That hair is short. So
Yeah.
you just did. Yeah.
Yeah. Hair's growing in.
Guns are looking great.
No, sure they are.
And I'm here with you. I'm so glad we have this time to spend together.
That's not how it goes.
Goes.
Oh my God.
Oh, what are you getting so upset about?
Jesus, get something right.
Just to have a laugh and sing a song.
Oh, that's wrong too.
But anyway, so
Oh, that was right.
I'm kind of amazed that the shit way. Hold on, let me make sure this fucking thing is on.
What, did I sit down to pee? Get in line, pal.
We all had to think about that.
I'm not the only one. I sit when I piss too. Oh, wait, I'm always sitting.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I heard Shuli shits on a scale. Did you know that?
Somebody's got to weigh it around here. A bit off topic. Aaron's mugshot. I never knew John Lithgow had a retarded young brother. Chunk, babe.
Yes, that's right, baby.
CDP Network. Thank you for gifting one, bud.
100%.
Zen, look great. You really can see the change.
It sounded sarcastic, but thank you.
Because I'm looking at Bob's face when I read it. That's why it came out like that. All right.
That the shit way and all you guys. Check. We're all in on. Oh, John's got Shuli's kids' pictures, which I don't.
Oh.
But that was.
Well, you may want to have a conversation with yourself because you've said otherwise numerous times.
The narrative wasn't
What's that, Mike?
Oh, listen to me. Listen to me.
it? Just like I took down Cardiff Electric's channel. That was the narrative.
Wow. He's on a roll. Look at his face. He's like, God damn it.
Oh, shit.
God damn it. They're going to use that as a drop. Shit. I love it.
Just like I took down Cardiff Electric's channel. That was the narrative, wasn't it? It was.
It was.
But I didn't have any pictures of Shitway's kids, and I didn't take Cardiff Electric's channel down. But you guys like to run with this horse shit because that's what you got.
I don't change the litter box until I can smell it.
But as I always have said, anything with the shit network is a projection. Everything they say about me is a projection. And Lady K is a fucking hypocrite.
Pink Floyd?
Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about,
Lady K, you know as well as I do, you're a dark side of the moon. Don't even act like you're not. Stop it.
Brick in the wall there.
Only one of us is making money.
I'm going to tell you. Turns out, guess who had a picture of my young kid on his computer?
Oh, dear Lord. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Karl?
The shit wave.
Oh.
Did. And yeah, she's an adult now, but still.
Mm.
And I didn't understand it at first. I'm like, why the fuck does he have like, what is wrong with these guys?
What did I do? It's Shuli. I didn't do anything.
Now,
We're
we're all
on
in
your
this
dating
together.
site, John. That's why.
We're all in this together.
And Lady K, they'll do a whole show. And then I find out they somehow got into my Bumble account. Now,
I only wanted single women to see my kids.
I employ Master Hacker Frog, my friend. There isn't a thing we can't get into of yours.
I mean, when is enough enough? I mean, at this point,
When you go see that band,
Right. Isn't it great when a bully's like, what's all this fighting about? What's going on here? This should be about love.
somebody told him to take this angle. That's what happened. You know, somebody told him.
He's
of course. Who would say that?
Of course. He's being, he's a puppet being operated, behind the scenes. People are working this guy, telling him exactly what.
Hey, Shuli's getting too close. You better do the other thing. Let's go to Plan D. Plan D. Bumble.
Remember Men in Black was that little tiny guy controlling?
I got even better. Fury Road. That guy, Modern Joe, he has like a little Eric the Midget kid who's always looking through a telescope. He's going, go see what's bugging Pa. He's like,
these guys just.
They're not going to Gastown.
All around Johnstown. Master Blaster.
But it's creepy. And it's really a sad, obsessive behavior.
Can I point out that John thinks it's creepy
that
somebody sent you a picture that he has posted on both his Bumble and his Instagram that you didn't show? It was in the background when you were showing another picture.
Correct.
However, he's clutching his pearls at that when he's the guy that goes to our wives' Facebook pages to get pictures of them to show.
Yeah. Yep. That guy, shocked. Clutch your pearls, Johnny. Can you believe it? Oh, my goodness.
Johnny Pearl Clutcher.
I mean, to try and hunt down my 11th grade report card or transcript. I mean, it is just, it's not always funny and never personal.
Oh.
It's always personal and never funny. And Lady K is supposed to be observe and report. Well,
See?
Lady K, you're a fucking hypocrite.
That's why he's mad at Karl. That's the reason. Because he never reports.
Well, he never goes after us. That's really what he's saying is like your job.
He better not.
your job is to go, pass judgment on other podcasts. How could you not go after them?
Yeah, that's been his fight since the beginning.
Well, because in a weird way, he looks up to Karl like he looks up to Kevin. He really needs and wants Karl's approval. Well,
I'm grateful to John for bringing up. This is coming from a C- student.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Because you don't observe and report on the network, do you? You didn't really say anything about it. Oh, but when it's me, holy shit, you do hours on me.
It's as if the show is about you. It's crazy. It's crazy what we're doing.
But you don't observe a report on the biggest story coming out of the Dabbleverse.
A week later.
Which I'm always bored with. April and Aaron Imholt. And I see Aaron got arrested. There's another one.
What?
Let's add another one of these guys to the long list of
people who are cooler than me.
Wait. What do you think? Do you think he'll say this correctly? Whatever this long list is he's about to say.
I'm guessing no.
Yeah, it has to be no, right? He's getting excited. When he gets excited, he starts talking before he knows what he's saying.
Crime doers.
Right. God damn it. Where was it?
Shit Network is a projection. What is wrong with these guys? And they'll do a whole show. And then I life. But it's creepy. And it's really a sad, obsessive behavior. I mean, to like try and hunt down my 11th grade when it's me. Holy shit. You do hours on me.
He needs more furniture.
But you don't observe a report on the biggest story coming out of the Dabbleverse which I'm always bored with, April and Aaron Imholt. And I see Aaron got arrested. There's another one. Let's add another one of these guys to the long list of
guys
arrests made by those in the Dabbleverse.
What?
What? No, they didn't.
That makes no sense.
A long list of arrests by those in the Dabbleverse. By those in the
0 cents.
Let's add another one of these guys to the long list of arrests made by those in the Dabbleverse. And
like footage of one of those, like on a real foggy highway where just cars just keep crashing into each other from behind. I see, like, fuck, man.
I told you, Aaron, color.
Everybody, get down on the ground. Steven's here. I'm with the Dabbleverse police force, guys.
TPD.
And I'll read something to you, but it's just at what point, shitwaya? Like, you cannot justify this. You can't keep saying, well, he said I was the mole.
Really?
It's unjustifiable.
But
you're not. It wasn't the mole, John. Maybe it'll end. Yeah.
Exactly. Address it. Apologize for lying about it and trying to get me fired from my fucking job.
And it all goes away.
We'll do the Uncle Aaron show right now.
Well, I'll do it. I don't care. I got a song ready to go.
Yeah.
What it is right now is a collective bullying, harassment, and an attempt to destroy my life. That's all it is.
Wow.
I don't change
Destroy
the
your
litter
life.
box until I can smell it.
Yeah, destroy his life. Like when he was telling people to call the school police on me for homeschooling my children. Like he was talking about coming to pay me a visit to beat me up, but first stopping at the police to bring them down to my house. We're trying to ruin your life. Got it.
Well, not only that, but I mean, you're trying to cancel a 24-year-old's life before it even starts by getting her FBI record, putting her in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And bad coke is another way you could have wrecked her life, you know?
And there's really no basis for it, considering the fact I'm the one that fucking helps you get the job to Howard.
Oh, so I should just be your doormat because you were doing your job and put me on hold?
Right.
You didn't come up with one thing, John. You can't come up with one thing now. What the fuck were you doing then?
Mm-hmm.
You were too busy running around with your arms up, taking victory laps for being John. You didn't help. You've never helped anybody but yourself. Clip it. Suck my dick.
And I coached you on your calls.
Stupid thing.
As you said, and then later went and retracted, as you do everything. Just like you said, Eso came up with the name Uncle Rico.
God.
And then as soon as it got out, you knew. But as soon as it got out, then suddenly, oh no, I came up with it. It is like unbelievable how much you lie.
But isn't there a tape of you saying you came up with it?
Mm-hmm. There is. He refuses to acknowledge that, but he will acknowledge theories from his little army that hates me. That's believable. Video of me saying it and naming it. That what is that? Clearly, that's AI. Meanwhile, this guy's putting out fake tattoo pics for everybody, just consistently lying. Consistently, he wants it to be true that everybody here lies as much of him as he does. It's impossible. It's impossible to lie as much as you do.
He can never survive on a little can. A little can. It would be brutal watching that.
He would literally open it, and the first chug, he would just squish it when it was done. He would do it all in one shot, I believe.
Truthfully, I remember like 2 times I was that thirsty, when I watch him drink in my life.
Yeah.
There's no reason for this.
Wait till you get to Turkey.
Right.
Don't worry about what I do there. When I come back, you'll see what happens there.
Bob doesn't remember yesterday, but he remembers the 2 times he was really thirsty in his life. That I love.
Yeah.
I believe you too.
I was playing we were playing wiffle ball in 105-degree heat in the schoolyard across from my house when I was 7.
Right. No, I believe it.
I grabbed one of those orange drinks. You know those orange ones you open up like this and you open it like a old milk, and you just fucking drank.
That little tab on it.
No, just
not tab the soda. There's a tab on the.
I know what it is.
Stick ball? You talking about stick ball, old man?
Wiffle ball too.
Bob drinks from a garden hose.
I used to.
At least that's what he told me to call it. Hello.
Right now, I'm gonna go pee. You're making me gotta pee.
Go ahead. We've all been waiting for it. Get out of here.
Jesus.
Now to get into my Bumble and show my pictures.
He's going to get your Bumble, John.
Put in my Bumble.
There's a certain level of privacy, you would think, but not to these guys. These guys don't care. They don't.
We don't. No, we don't. And you taught us not to care. You taught us about invasion of people's privacy. You and your buddy. So sorry, it sucks that it's happening, right? Didn't have to. You just
all
so thin.
Off.
Yeah, you're just so thin-skinned. You can't take ball busting. That's it. So we're just meeting you at your level, man. We're just matching energy, bro.
Shuli took some tasteful nude pics, and he decided to show them on his show. I don't think that's very fair.
No,
staying out of your business.
You put my nude images on blast for all to see. Thank God I didn't send you the sitting down peeing one of me naked. That would have been humiliating.
Shuli.
Now
that you mention it,
what?
John did post and share images that he thought were nude photos of you.
He did.
Which would violate the same statutes that Aaron Imholt violated. What?
I was going to say, if only he was in Minnesota. But then here's the problem. I really have to take those pictures naked to prove that it's me.
Well, I don't know that it matters. He thought they were you.
That's a good
point. That
point.
might be all that matters.
It doesn't matter. In Florida, revenge porn is a one-party state. So it doesn't matter.
We'll have to contact the Shuli and see what that's about. Reach out to our team. Let's see.
Now, if you want to analyze we'd have to talk to the sorcerer about it. I'm not talking to my therapist about it. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's just they bully like this to make themselves feel better. They think it's comedy. It's not comedy.
That's pretty fucking funny. I don't know.
To impersonate a girl.
You know, I would have rocked it.
Wait, so now we're impersonating a chick?
What?
Cool.
Now what happened? What happened?
We're
When did this
impersonating
happen?
when Frog hacked in. I had him take a picture with a wig on. You find that picture of you with the wig on that fooled
Oh,
him into thinking
Jesus
you were a chick.
Christ.
Yeah, and that's how he got in his Bumble.
He doesn't even need a wig to look like a girl.
I know, but I figured it would help. Yeah, Zen.
Is that true?
Oh,
I was
yeah,
agreeing
yeah.
with Bob that Joe looks like a girl.
He's feminine 24/7.
And go into my Bumble and read it.
How dare you? How dare you read what I post for the public to read on a public account?
Shocking.
That's comedy. My personal.
I mean, hold on a second. It's not funny to post his Bumble account. It's funny to see the 35-year-old pictures he used on his Bumble account when he was.
Yeah, listen, everything that's on his Bumble is on his social media as well.
Right.
And why? And again, why are you posting a picture with your kid on a dating site? The fuck is that?
And Bumble is social media. I mean,
I don't know, but all I know is that you're looking to get laid, and it's like, you got baggage with you in there. Nobody's interested in that shit.
not just talking the shit under his eyes.
Yeah.
So you're saying you're not looking for somebody to settle down with there?
No.
Okay.
No, why would you? Why would you? It's about finding somebody you go, yeah, I'll fuck that, Whatever, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
I had Frog go in with this picture on Bumble, and he fell for it, and that's how we got. That was the other one.
Oh, man.
Yep. Yep. Fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Is that a thing on his pinky there? Is that a...
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was on my monitor for about
that's what I
10,
thought.
15 seconds.
I've been rubbing it off here. And out.
God damn it again, right?
Look at this picture of him.
Jesus
Go
Christ.
back. No.
Hold on. Oh, now I can't go back to that. Hold on. Was that it?
No, it was the dumbest picture ever. No, he had the phone up.
I can't.
That's a
it.
pretty
There's an
good one
accident.
right there. Yeah.
No.
And I don't understand what's so funny. Oh, she's pretty hot. Oh, she's good too. Oh, wow, she's good. She's all right. But
That's great. Unbelievable.
Worlds are colliding, Jerry.
I got you.
Okay, that works. So now I don't know what my profile says.
Well, you wrote it,
But
you
let's
dumb
read it.
fuck.
And see.
Well, maybe clearly he didn't write it.
So there's my handsome picture. Oh wait,
You got a writer to write?
not too long ago.
Not too long ago. Holy
Not
Christ.
too long ago. Oh, this guy's great.
Not too long ago.
So why is he
So,
showing
let's
pictures
see.
on his Bumble?
Yeah.
Right.
My bio.
Wait, hold on a second. Put up KC. He just put a super chat in. It's very, yeah.
Wrecking Lives, my publishing company, lying about my radio station. Nobody ever lied about you. Can't wait to catch up. Yeah. Case. He's a piece of shit. You know it. We all know it. It's why we're here. It's why this continues. Shuli, just like you, I'm the only guy in a house full of women. I get why you sit peeing down. I get why you pee sitting down. It's self-preservation. No drama, no piss stains.
You guys could start
I'm a
club.
divorced father of
I know. What's up, man? It's all that feminine energy, dude. Okay, here we go.
3 wonderful kids. I have lived a charmed life filled with amazing obstacles overcome. I've written for many shows, including Tonight Show, and have published a
Oh,
best-selling
Jesus
book.
Christ.
Okay,
Lies.
a little flex.
Yeah, a little.
Can't blame me for it, can you?
Can.
About me, 5'8", which I am. Well, 5'7" and a half, but I'll round
He's
up to
lying
that.
on the lying. He's lying on top of lying.
And that's his Bumble profile, right? He's reading.
Oh.
Yes.
Hold on.
Can you imagine? He says 5'8", and he walks in being 5'6", 5'5.5".
I just want to see. Oh no, wait, that's different.
Let's see.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't have height. It doesn't
What
have
Mike
height
was
on it.
what
Oh.
Mike was saying. That's an automatic turnoff. As soon as he walks into that bar, and I'm assuming it's going to be a bar.
Yep.
That he comes in and she has to look down and go, "Oh, you're him." Okay.
Yeah. No, he says 5'8" in the thing. He lies. He lies there and here.
Yeah.
Active
I can't-
on the ground.
I can't wait to lie to you constantly.
This is just the tip of the iceberg.
I enjoy long walks on the beach and lying to your face. Hit me up if you're interested.
I enjoy long walks and tall tales.
100-degree. Drink sometimes.
Sometimes, boy, talk
Smoke,
about
no.
lying.
I'm a
What a
man.
fucking
I'm a
shit.
Libra. I'm a liberal, and I'm a Catholic. I'm looking for a long-term relationship.
No.
There's my headshot.
From when?
And this is the comedy. If I had 3 wishes, I'd wish for my kids to live forever, healthfully.
I thought it was to play high school football because you didn't have dick hair, you fucking dummy.
Wow, what is that?
Remember that? When my one regret, not playing football, but I was scared because I didn't have pee-pee hair.
My
So
my
think
new
about-
book. If I only had dick hair. That would have been the greatest.
So think about the wish for your kids to live forever. So in a million
No.
years or so.
No, he said healthfully.
Oh, I thought he
said
said forever.
He
No,
did
hold
say
on, hold on.
forever.
He did say forever.
Yeah.
And this is the comedy. If I had
He said
3
both.
wishes, I'd wish for my kids to live forever, healthfully.
All right. So thank you, Frog. So imagine a million years from now, the Earth blows up and they're just floating in the universe.
Healthfully, though.
Healthfully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm forever young. Healthfully.
Doesn't seem too bad.
Terrible.
There's the picture of my kid they showed.
Yeah.
And there's me with my dog.
What
dog?
Now, again,
Is that an up dog?
Yeah. What's up, dog?
I ask you, is that normal?
No.
To
For
say
him,
you have
like,
a
this
dead
is what-
dog?
Right.
You know what I mean? When somebody comes in, what you're looking to settle down. She comes up and I can't wait to meet your dog. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, yeah. That died 8 years ago.
You think running on the air, thinking that you just uncovered a murder mystery based on a fishing ticket that I got years ago, you don't think that's weird? All of this is weird, stupid. You made it weird. You and your dumb little midget lawyer friend made it weird. You understand that? So now everybody's fucking weird.
And here, you're looking across. Here's your date. Your Bumble date is looking across at him. And as best he does to shave, he's got that shit on his face.
Well, forget, even if you can get past that, what he's talking to you about, you want to light yourself on fire. Like, Jesus Christ.
What they're going to do now,
What's this?
either try and hack my computer.
What?
I mean, like, when is enough?
Every time you enter a password, you hack it, John, because you're a hack.
We don't need to try. We're in. We see all. What do you think I know about the pictures, stupid?
Enough shit, Waya. I get it. Your life is a zilch. Your career was never a career. You suck at stand-up. And you suck at podcasting. The only reason why you ever started making money at podcasting is because of me.
So that means he's good at podcasting.
Why don't you all, everyone that I owe thanks to, get in the line, please, in the file?
The line starts behind me.
Yeah.
And you show him how expendable he is.
Yeah, he's also showing that he's on the rag right now.
Yeah.
It starts behind me. Get
I'm
behind me.
I'm selling these pencils on the side of the road now because I couldn't keep my stupid mouth shut during the show.
Oranges, flowers. Who needs them? And the off
But he
ramp.
seems like this is the time where John, you like everybody can settle everything right now.
Yeah,
Come on,
just
John.
fucking,
Come here.
just keep it to us. Keep it to us. That's it. There's plenty to go around. There's plenty of ball busting to be had. Nobody here is perfect.
I am.
No, except Mike.
Yeah. Look at his hair now that the hair the gray is growing out. He's still spraying. Look how weird that looks.
Yeah, it's like
Bob looks weird.
Yeah.
yeah.
That doesn't go away like that. That fat, like it's weird. It went from black to this, and like
You know what it reminds me of? Like The Walking Dead when the zombies are about to push over a fence or like a wall. They're all right here. You're not going to hold them. You're not going to. It's too many.
Right.
It's too many.
Give Lady K the thief credit because he stole Jocktober from Opie and Anthony, who stole it from Howard Stern.
Okay, here we
and
go.
he was doing that, and you said, Lady K, could I get your idea?
I hate to stop, but his eyes
No, you
are
don't.
really bad. I know.
Yeah. No, they do, and his eyebrows are not as dark as they were.
Yeah. I mean,
or as long.
it looks better.
Or
But
as long.
look at what's going on there.
Look at it. Look at his eyebrows there. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at him here.
He forgot to do his
Is the
eyeliner.
same guy who did his tattoo doing his eyebrows? What is that? How is that possible?
Wahapa.
It's like a magic trick. And now I will make my eyebrows disappear. The older I get, the more I sit down and piss.
What is happening with this?
Morning piss after drinking, piss in the middle of the night, or going to the bathroom. I just have a little me time. Don't be ashamed of it, Shuli. I'm not. I probably should. I get shit from everybody in the house for
There's a support group in the making here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could I use your idea? And his Lady K said, just do it.
Ugh.
Do the Iron Balls Melendez shift. But actually, Lady K said, well, this was his rationale.
He's going to tell. He was there for this meeting, so he's going to tell you exactly how it went. I came in crying, and now this is Karl's response.
For why he let the shitwayer do it. He said, well, John was doing so many shows, I figured there was plenty to go around. But now that, and then I think when I left the school, he said, but now that John's gone, it sucks because there isn't plenty to go around. But
So what does it matter if there isn't, when you leave, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Can you?
That's how much is left.
Yes. He's drinking Arizona iced tea, 12-ounce cans. Right? Can you check the ingredients in that and how much sugar is in that?
I can tell you right now.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to guess 43 grams of sugar in that one cup, in that one can.
How many?
43 grams of sugar.
That's pretty good. I know it's an insane amount.
I'm going to say 32.
Okay, that's a good guess too. And also, it's a diuretic tea. So he's drinking, he's chugging it, but he's making himself more thirsty.
Right. What did you say, Zen?
About 43 grams.
Oh, 43. I was going to say, hold on. Here's what I was going to say for real. I was going to say 56.
Okay. And Bob,
I'm going to change mine to 7,000.
You're closer. 59.03.
Jesus Christ.
And
now what is
a lot of sugar?
Now explain that.
One bottle, 20 ounce.
Explain what that is and what that
It's
can
a
do
lot
to
of
you.
fucking sugar.
I know that, but I'm not
Bob,
a doctor.
that's like 3 handfuls for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
But also, the other thing is the spike, right? So he gets all fucking amped up from all the sugar, and he's screaming and spitting and drooling and snotting, and then the crash. On top of the crash, the alcohol, the pills, it's all downhill, hard.
I bet you $1,000. He's got diabetes. He has to have type 2 diabetes at this point.
It's a 12-ounce green tea, 17 grams of sugar. Okay. Well, still 17 grams. Ain't no joke, right?
Yeah, that's a lot. It's still too much
I'm
sugar.
just like, all you guys in the chat, in the pores, we're all like, I had pictures of Shuli's kids. I don't. I'll give my computer to a forensic computer guy. I don't.
Wow.
But.
Well, wait a minute. If I recall, when you said that you were ambushed with these pictures, more than one, you can spin your little tail all you want, but I know what you got and I know how many you got. But when you said that, you said they were somebody texted it to you. Did you not?
Sure.
But here's how he is. He doesn't realize he's got a MacBook. He's got his Apple phone. So whatever he gets on his phone is in his computer.
Right.
Oh, that's when he's writing. He types.
Yeah.
When his daughter always hits him up.
Yeah, his daughter. Yeah, because she's always hitting him up. Yeah.
I say we take him up. Let's hire a forensic computer specialist and get his computer.
Done. Let me know. Frog will come down with a specialist, and we'll do it.
Frog will come down.
Yeah, make sure you wear Frog. Make sure you wear the wig so he thinks it's a bumblebee.
By the way, I just want to point this out before we go on. 12-ounce can of Arizona green iced tea has 51 grams of sugar, 17 grams per serving, but there's 3 servings in a can.
Oh, man.
So that's not good?
No.
That's 12 teaspoons of sugar per can.
Yeah.
Wow.
Of sugar.
Honey.
Think of what else he's drinking, right? Pepsis, Diet Pepsis, Mountain Dew, Red Bulls.
A lot of Red Bull.
Yeah.
Much like everything else, guess who does have a picture of my kid, Shuli? This is the same guy who went on the false narrative that I didn't have a degree from NYU. And then what happened?
What the fuck is happening to his eyes? I'm sorry. I can't even concentrate on what he's saying. Look at the fucking that slant in his eyes.
It's from drinking too much the night before.
That is, I mean, that wasn't there.
This is promoting Asian hate.
Think of him falling face down into the bed, and however he hits, that's the spot. And then he gets up and starts his show. And this is what you get.
It turned out he didn't graduate high school.
Oh, look at this.
Everything that he says is a projection. We should call it the projecting network at this point.
Nice, yeah.
That's the biggest story. But Lady K would rather go over my Bumble. Lady K,
again, he acts like it was the whole show. It was a 2-minute thing. It was nothing.
Instead of saying to Shuli, dude, if you knew he was arrested for why would you still have him on board? There's proof that Shuli was saying that this ESO guy was coming to DabbleCon too.
Yeah, you know what that proves? That we had no fucking clue what was going on. Just like you, just like your buddies, just like your army. Nobody knew. And it had been going on for over a year. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Number 2, as I like to say. And yet, now I'm sure he's retracting all that.
He has no idea what he's talking about, by the way. How are you retracting that you said ESO might be at DabbleCon too?
I'm not.
I mean, how would one retract it? You said it.
Well, I'm going to retract it. He's not going to be at DabbleCon.
Hey, right. And I'm going to go out on a limb, call my shot, and say, won't be at DabbleCon 3 as well.
Probably won't be at DabbleCon 56 either.
Just like he ran away from me in the hotel lobby. He's running away from the fact.
Any day of the week, John, send me a link. Let's see who runs away.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who runs away. You want to ask me about ESO? Send me a link.
Right.
I'll come on.
Let's
I'll
make
answer
a pledge.
any
Make a
question
pledge.
you want. Yeah.
No shenanigans. No shenanigans, right? You,
right?
You go on and you promise nothing untoward. And you just, wow.
Thank you.
Yeah,
no, I'm saying I'll do it. I'll do it. Let's go.
It just mano y mano, as they say.
He doesn't have the balls to do
Denmark.
it. Yeah, he doesn't have the balls to do it.
After all shit way you done, now I'm gonna be on with him.
I don't need to ask him questions. I'll just keep asking questions about this and that and the other thing. You know what? I'll just make up my own stories. How about that?
That, in my opinion, he enabled. That's in my opinion. If he's going to put him on payroll, he's going to allow him to do that. Well, what do you call it? I mean, if he knew the guy was arrested, put it this way. If I found out that my producer was involved in such nefarious, egregious, disgusting acts, I would axe him on the spot.
Would you ask him a question?
But that's just me. Because I have something, a little thing called integrity.
And a penis.
Yeah. I would say, yeah.
Integrity.
Really?
Not the shit way.
Did you say that?
Nah. Look who's in his staff. You got Phildo, who pulled the gun on a 77-year-old.
There goes my.
You got Phildo, who's in a cancer facility and it's causing problems.
Wow.
He was spreading cancer.
Yeah. Were you aware that your tenant was causing problems at a cancer residence? He's a mess.
That's who Shitway hires. You got Barbara, who's a 3-time high school dropout.
How do you drop out of high school 3 times? You stupid motherfucker.
That's kind of impressive.
That's how good you are, man. Yeah. You drop out, you go, all right, I changed my mind. Let me back in. They go, fuck you, I'm out again.
Causing problems. That's who Shitway hires. You got Barbara, who's a 3-time high school dropout.
Beauty school dropout.
It looks like Bob.
No graduation day for you.
It's his first headshot.
It did look like Bob's first headshot. That's
Some
great.
mustard stains on your pants.
3-time dropout. 3-time dropout.
Now he only drinks from little cans.
With his little hands. All right, let's go.
For not paying child support. And he's got DUIs. That's who Shitway hires.
I want to see the DUIs. I want them now. I want them.
Sue him.
I want to see these.
Sue him. Yeah.
Defamation.
And guess what? Vince will be the one fucking sending you the paperwork. Double suit. Then I'm suing your mother for being a cunt. Post it, John. Post it. You have the facts, as you say.
Yeah, you have Justin on the case.
Yeah, go ahead. Call Dirty Deeds.
Yeah.
And I think the mom lawsuit, we can make class action. I think a few people might get involved on that lawsuit.
Absolutely, yeah.
What, is mom being a cunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kevin Larry, I think, doesn't have
Class action cunt lawsuit.
anything.
Huh.
I wonder what his mom would say in court if she was being cross-examined.
Yeah.
You know,
She would say, John's filing his brother's suit.
And he's got DUIs. That's who Shitway hires. Like Kevin Larry, I think, doesn't have anything.
there he is. Knocked out a horse.
And your daughter don't have a cock. So what do you want from me?
Yet.
Yeah.
And Silent Mike, who
Get it, dude.
Whoa, hey, what about me, Johnny? Come on, Johnny.
Hold on. There we go. Silent Mike. This one's the easiest one out of all of us.
Yeah, come on.
and Silent Mike. Who knows anything about Silent Mike?
Well, I know. I'm more successful than you. I'm more successful than you, John.
But seriously, that's who. And then he has Issa, who's an arrested. That's who he.
I love how he says it like it's going to hurt me, like it's going to bother me.
Yeah.
It should bother him, not me. It should bother his family. Anybody that is still in contact with him for whatever reason. That's who it should bother. Doesn't bother me. I agree with you.
The writing resume challenge is still in effect. If you want to go head to head over who's had more writing credits, let's do it, baby.
How about just put together a resume? Just write a resume. Forget about going head to head with the credits. Let's see what he can put together as a resume. I would love to see that.
Hires. That's who he surrounds himself with.
The best.
Me? I don't surround myself with anybody.
Because your family
And the
disowned
few
you.
people that I have on the show, like the Army Major.
I love his logic. He's like, me, I'm alone in life. I have no one helping me.
Yeah.
One man.
That's how you live.
Richard O'Heaton, Brian Karam. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Brian Karam went to jail?
What is that?
Twice,
What was that?
actually.
Brian Karam went to jail.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, I can't see it.
I'll get there.
O'Heaton, Brian Karam.
Okay. Texas reporter is jailed for withholding names. 1990.
June of 90, yeah.
Respect. That's a reporter thing. If a reporter's going to go to jail, that's what you want to go to jail for.
Right.
Protecting your sources.
And no drug charges yet.
Yeah.
No.
You should be protecting your asshole.
Yeah. They're pretty clean. Clay Dabbler, Rob Saul. I don't know. But they're
Rob
not.
Saul.
They don't work on my show. Well, Clay Dabbler has a wrench. But it's not. But
Clay Dabbler has a wrench.
He's a 7-year-old.
Clay Dabbler has probably been to jail.
Clay Dabbler, he just changes oil in the shop. He doesn't do any body work or anything like that, you know.
I never went to jail, but they put me in the stocks for a fortnight. They threw tomatoes at me.
Yeah, I stole a loaf of bread.
Yeah,
They
he
chased me all through England.
guess he forgot Robbie's a convicted felon. Whoopsie cakes.
Wow.
What did
they
Rob
don't
do?
work.
Huh?
What did Rob get convicted for?
They watched 2 episodes of his podcast. They threw the book at him. They go, this is a crime. They go, this is a crime. I don't remember. What was his charge for?
It was dog fighting.
What?
No, it wasn't. Stop.
Oh.
You don't know. Dog fighting. You mean a domestic dispute?
Yeah, Rob's penis was fighting with the dog's mouth.
She was at the neighbor's house too long. He's cheating on me.
No one's going to smell anybody's butt but mine.
You were rubbing cocaine in my dog's hair.
My dog, yeah.
And I'm a creep. They're not on payroll. But
Look at those little arms.
Yeah, tiny little things.
Shitway doesn't seem to care. And Lady K is such a ball washer for the Shitway.
I agree.
It doesn't matter what.
I wish there was room for me down there, but he's so good at it.
Why are you hogging all the balls?
Don't bogart the balls, dude.
I mean, you would think after
thank
this,
Shout out to Mason in Portland.
Shitway would have been
Telling
so
There you
embarrassed
go.
he would have stopped podcasting, but he can't.
Just wanted to make that public.
But listen to his dream. Listen to this.
For the Shitway. It doesn't matter what. I mean, you would think after this, Shitway would have been so embarrassed he would have stopped podcasting, but he can't.
He didn't try to fuck a 24-year-old girl and get taped.
I was going to say, if I got taped by a 24-year-old trying to bang her, I would never return. I would never come back.
Oh. If I called my kids mongoloid, what did he say about them
I
again?
think it was mongoloid, yes.
Yeah, mentally, physically damaged. But the other 2 are fantastic. You know, there was that, which I think he sold from.
Yeah, I let them come to Thanksgiving, not the other one.
Yeah, the Hallmark makes a card like that. Sorry, you're mentally and physically fucked up, but for you other two, happy holidays.
Oh, to be fair to John, none of them went to Thanksgiving with him.
Yeah.
What kind of size of the dick on that daughter?
I got to take a piss after that one.
He put him up on the top for that one.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Because he has no morals. And he certainly... Stop. Hammer time.
We do have a very special grammar hammer if you want to do that right now.
Sure.
So this is Clay. This isn't even John. So Phil Elmore was having a little discussion. Phil said, "Let's agree to disagree on this one, friend."
Like a
Clay
gentleman.
Dabbler said, "I don't see how it makes your life better to try and disparage someone else's business. You're being a Karen." So let's see what they did wrong here.
Well, you think he's being a Karen? Watch this, Clay.
But first of all, Phil gets A+. Everything was fine. So I don't see how it makes your life better to try and first of all, small d, not capital D for disparage, and spelling, it's D-I-S-P-A-R, and someone else's business, switch those letters, close but no cigar, period, capital Y. You're being a Karen, 1R, very simple, period. Boom! Grammar hammer down.
A few super chats here. Team Queef and Beef, 7 months. Thank you, team. Appreciate that. He looks like a born wrong Danny Zuko in the green screen photo.
Yes.
The pic was from someone who called into Tookie, said he got it from somebody John had wrong. Dabbling Dan, perhaps? Well, okay, so let's talk. Dabbling Dan was definitely in contact with John during this road trip. So if he did get it during North Carolina, and he said he spoke to Dan for 5 hours, could it have been when he arrived to his hotel after his show?
How lonely.
Or did it continue? It started on the drive and it continued. Who knows? Is this true? He is selling the sitting down peeing photos, so I'm out $16. God damn it. Bobby, I thought we were bros, man. Thank you, brother. Dabble historian John is my favorite John. Thanks for the 7 months. Thanks, Vic. Dabble historian John. Bob, what it's okay, I'll save that for him. Rob Saul only uses Rover when you want to meet man's best friend with benefits. I'm better at you. Over 1,800 on a Wednesday. Pretty sweet, boys. Well, thank you, everybody. Please hit like, subscribe if you're not. That helps both of us out. And hit the notification so you know when we're live, because we're doing all kinds of bonus stuff and trying out new shit. So thank you, everybody, by the way, who was with us last night on The Raid. We had a blast doing that show. We'll definitely be doing more of them. Thank you guys for supporting us on that. It's against Bumble's terms of service to lie about your height. Probably why he's banned from Hinge.
Ooh.
Is it really?
What?
Are you fucking with me? Thanks for the 15+ months, boys. By the way, Mike is right. It's a fake. The outline and the layout is off. It has nothing to do with the color. AI has problems rendering the finer details. Yeah.
And the finger details.
And fingers, too, which is odd. No reason to be embarrassed about sitting to piss. I do the same. I assume your doctor, just like mine, advised it because your
thing is too heavy on your back.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, then I'd do it on stream. That was the reason.
All right. For
DabbleCon 3, the Dabby should be a naked Shuli statue. I got to get whoever that is. I got to get his consent for it. Isn't the ink blot on Dummy's shirt on his left arm then the picture he took of the tat on his right arm? It depends if it's set up for mirroring.
Well, we can tell. Put up the picture of him showing off the shitty tattoo, because we can figure out his face is an open book. We can.
That is true. We can tell from the face
because he's got those spots on the one side, so we can tell which side is which.
Why does the Instagram pic have a banner on top and John's doesn't? Oh, way to go, Ima. Good job. My mom doesn't miss much.
Not that one. Green screen shirt.
I was hanging out at Bisexual Bikers Bar last night, and John's photo was on the wall. Weird coincidence. Maybe it is true. Okay.
Bless you. Bless you.
So what
I
are
don't
we
even know
looking
if
at?
that's him. I'm looking for the
I don't
dots
think it
on
is.
his head.
I don't think it is. Unless the filter is on and his green screen's off. So his filter has to be on, right?
Yeah, because I mean that's very smoothed out.
Where's our filter expert? Is Bob back? No, he's not. He's still there. Okay. Oh, there he is. Bob. Is he? Put that picture back up. Bob, you're our filter expert. No, not that one, you idiot. Is he using a filter? Look at his face.
He's using a hair filter. I mean, that's not his hair. It doesn't
it's not him, right?
That's not him.
Here's how you know for sure it's not him. Look at the collar. Have you ever seen such a normal looking collar on him?
Wow.
Never.
I don't see Mike was saying it. Were you talking about the liver spots on his forehead that are now gone? Yeah, they're not there.
Okay. Eyebrows are there.
That is clearly Ronnie's tattoo on Dean Kane's arm and Stuttering John's body, case closed.
Right now,
That was fucking funny. I remember that. Can you guys do a poll so we can find out how many convicted felons watch your show? I can't be the only one. All right, put it up.
All right, yeah. Okay, here's Joey. Thank you for coming in right now, Joey.
Speaking of which,
press 1 if you ever been what is it? Arrested?
Yeah, I guess
that
arrested.
Well, no, I mean, convicted. If you ever got.
No
but
one's
hold
been
on.
convicted.
Are
There's a big
we
difference
going?
there.
Hold on. Are we going by John's criteria, which is anyone that's arrested?
right? Because
There's a difference there.
Yeah, neither Bob nor Frog were convicted, right?
Correct.
Right.
Not
Which
yet.
DUI?
Not
Which
yet.
DUI are we talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
Fifth one.
So right. So it would be.
Arrested,
Have you ever been arrested? Yes or no? And then let us know what the results are.
I've been arrested.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
No, it's true. It was the hot dog cart incident in Times Square. We don't like to talk about it, but no means no. Let's just put it that way. Anonymous poll. There you go.
Yeah.
RC's jizz spot. I love that.
Oh my God.
That's funny. All right, here we go. Banned from a mall count? I don't think so.
No.
Great story though.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's the mall in Washington D.C. I mean,
I got arrested in college. I got arrested in college for punching through a glass window, and I got arrested for criminal mischief.
what did
Jesus.
the window do to you?
It had cinnamon rolls on the other side. What do
It
you
showed
think?
it showed his reflection.
It was a Cinnabon. That's what it did. What are you, an idiot?
She wanted it.
Can't afford to lose the few shekels that he gets off of
Whoa,
me.
whoa. All right, hold on. So what are you doing here? What'd you do here?
So this is that image that was mirrored, flipped around.
All right. Change nothing for me.
No.
But you would think any person in their right mind would go ballistic about this. And, but not the shitware. I mean,
It's because I'm crazy, John. I'm not in my right mind, brother.
gotta hand it to Brennan. At least
Wow.
he fucking called them out, just like I did.
Oh.
But not Lady K.
He's turned into one of those people that thinks the toaster's talking to him. He's like Brennan said exactly what I was thinking. He's so weird with this Brennan love. Yesterday, 12 hours before this, he was cursing out him and Chad, ready to come back and fight him again.
Not Cardiff. No. Not Blind Mike.
No.
Not Rocco Burrow. Not one of them. They're all in this weird cult. This adult cult.
Ooh.
And it's just as many dregs of society that you can put together to attack those that have a clean record. Totally clean record.
Wait a minute. He got arrested, didn't he?
He got a ticket. He got a ticket.
Like,
yeah.
If I got a ticket for DUI,
no, you'd
like
be
he
arrested.
says.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck is because I don't have one.
DUI, they don't give you a ticket and let you drive home after they pull you over and find out you're drunk. They take you with them.
Boy, if they did, it'd be a whole different world.
Yeah, and let's not forget, John sent drugs across multiple state lines. So
Admitting
far,
it.
Yeah, we have Nebraska, New York, and Florida. And Nebraska not legal, and New York at the time he sent it was not legal.
Right, and it's still illegal to send it out
in the mail anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. Yeah,
right.
I don't change the litter box until I can smell it.
But it's this whole thing on my Bumble. It's gotten to the point. I mean, they had a guy on. Just look at what they do, people. And I don't care. You can say,
why is he so scattered? Why is he starting thoughts and not finishing them?
He's all over the place, right?
Wow.
Can I give you my theory on this?
Sure.
Okay.
Whoever's producing and directing the Stuttering John podcast now is giving him bullet points, setting him up with a show, delivering a show to him. But John can't just follow instructions and do what he's supposed to do. So now here comes ad lib. Here comes, freestyle John.
Yeah, this is Trump.
Right.
Right now, Dirty D's just texted him, bring it home.
Land
I want to talk about windmills first.
He's like the third base coach.
Yeah.
Good question. Are the people directing dressing him? I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Look, Jad Allen, he glances at notes on the screen. Yeah, somebody's either live chatting him.
John, I told you to stick to the script. What the fuck are you doing?
oh, John's crying. John's a victim. I am.
Wow.
Look what they have done.
Wow.
Shuli gets a guy.
They massacred my vagina. Oh.
To put a
Could have been
swastika.
Governor Melendez, Senator Melendez. There wasn't enough time.
Wow, you fucking baby.
On a product so I could tweet it out and get my Twitter taken down.
What?
Is that?
My plan was never to have your Twitter taken down. It's just see if you were dumb enough to post up with a swastika on it. You were.
Never personal, always funny. And he's Jewish, so I don't understand that at all.
So your kids, and you don't understand that at all either.
But then again, he loves Cumia and Missy B, who seem to be okay with Adolf Hitler.
Love them.
At least according to Miss.
Yeah, Hitler was at a Christmas party last year.
Yeah, they're not okay with Hitler. They love Hitler. 50 more gifted men. Who are you talking to?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you setting us up for?
Go put your dress on again.
Yeah, go back on Bumble and find me more of Stuttering John's army. Go. I want the legend in love with you by midnight. Get on it.
Go. Joyce LaCroix, go.
I want Dirty Deeds to leave everyone behind for you by tomorrow afternoon. Do it.
Put up Craig Buttle. Craig Buttle.
Got popped in 1972 for reefer. Only a $35 fine. Pre-Nixon war on drugs. That's wild.
You see?
That's great.
Hey man, what's all the hassle?
Hey, freeze, man. He's like, I'm not running, bro. Everybody's just all laid back.
Let's order some Chinese. Order some Chinese to do what?
Hey, man, could you not roll up reefer on the ticket I just wrote you, man?
Post the happy birthday picture, which I have. So, but I'm just saying, like.
I don't change the litter box until I can smell it.
They got to do shit that is really nefarious.
Oh, there's a word. There's a word you don't use enough.
Lack of a better term. I know I use it too much.
You use it constantly.
John's dog. I got arrested in 2008 for hooking up with Rob Saul in his car. Jesus Christ. That's one ugly looking dog. Look at that. That is horrendous. Oh my God.
I think that was a raccoon.
But it's fucking, I mean.
We met on the jitney.
Damn. And then they try and catfish me with some guy who the girl of the picture was gorgeous.
So for the record,
what was that?
He was not catfished. He legit matched with somebody in our audience on Bumble.
Oh,
are you serious?
Yeah, the person that sent us those photos matched with him on Bumble when he was in Long Island.
Yeah.
Wow. They trying to catfish.
Is it Mason from Portland?
It is. It is. Isn't he lovely?
Torito.
Torito's last message to John. If you don't mind a little meat on the bone, I can be there in an hour.
Welcome to BigItalianChicks.com.
Guy who the girl of the picture was gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I mean, I wished it was real, but I kind of knew it wasn't. But that's what they do. It's like, it's a real bizarre.
That's a huge compliment for you, Frog, that you were gorgeous. The picture was nice. Did the job. Look at that. He fell for that hard.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the one. That's the one, because you can see his legs. His shaved legs.
Way.
They're not shaved. He just doesn't have any hair on him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Reminds me of my football days.
You hate somebody, fine. Look, I don't like people. There are people I don't like. I'm sure you can think of a few. Not many. But there are some, like, I don't like Anthony Cumia. I can't stand the guy. But do I go and try and get his high school transcripts? No.
You don't try to do anything.
Yeah. You're the laziest person on earth. You do nothing.
Yeah.
I don't.
Things just end up falling in my lap.
Right.
Right. And I have a feeling Cumia probably had pretty good high school grades.
Well,
very smart guy.
Look, forget what he had in high school. He's pretty smart. You hear him talk. He's not a stupid guy. He can form sentences, unlike the guy calling him out, who has yet to prove he graduated from NYU. Not only do you have yet to prove that, the university has yet to prove that.
Okay, so
and Cumia dropped out, so you know he's smart.
Right.
Hate me. Great. So leave me the fuck alone. But no, because they don't have lives unless they do this. And a lot of you people don't have lives unless they do this. And then you could then watch me respond to their fucking assholery.
I don't change the litter box until I can smell it.
Well, this is probably not going to make him happy, but I'm officially in the stock market, John. Yeah, I've invested and purchased some stocks thanks to Assholery 101. Thank you.
And that's all this is. So they do it to get me angry, then I get angry, and then they play me getting angry. I mean, that's all this is.
Thanks for working for us.
I had to take a break from this fucking Dabbleverse because it's ridiculous.
You know what, John? You can go home early tonight. That's fine. Just come back tomorrow. Get ready to clock in again.
Don't forget the lockup.
Don't forget the lockup.
But Shuli has some guy go to Pickwick Pub. At least he has the guy on his show.
We never had the guy on the show. The guy was at Pickwick because, remember, at that time, you were challenging people to come fight you every day at 3 o'clock. Imagine announcing that you're at a bar every day at 3 o'clock when kids get out of school. Imagine that shit. But the guy was at the bar. Nobody sent him there. Your shitty attitude sent him there. And the guy filmed you throwing a tantrum because somebody was parked behind you. And you were hammered. You were shit-faced. And he sent me the video.
He had to drive home.
Yeah. And you can't even see you in the video. All you hear is your drunken, slurring yelling. getting in a vehicle and driving home drunk, risking the lives of families out there on the road. Innocent fucking people.
It's okay, officer. Do you know Jay Leno?
Right. Shame on you. It's still your actions are still in that video. It's you. Forget about who went and filmed it and why and what. You're still a fucking drunken mess crying that you can't get into your car when you're shit-faced to drive home.
To park behind my car and block me in?
Block.
And then videotape me while I'm mad? Is that not personal? Going to the restaurant I hang out at?
Inviting people to come fight you? Is that not personal?
Yeah. Interesting calling Pickwick Pub a restaurant he hangs out.
Right. Do we even have that video anymore? I don't even know where it is.
It would be nice to see that.
It's been a while. See if we can find that, boy.
Once again, funny that he gets so mad about that. You know, you playing a video of him that he didn't know was being recorded when he was mad, yet he has no problem playing the video of me yelling at the cancer center.
Of course.
When I was mad. That's
Of
okay.
course. Well, you deserved it. I never do. Yeah, it was safer to have you blocked in. Sure was.
Yeah. How do you know that lady didn't block Joe in that day?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You've been there, John. You know how frustrating that is.
No, even better, as John's constantly said, if you say something about his family, he'd be ready to fight. The guy made a comment to Jenna, and I was ready to fight, but I'm the asshole. But John claims he would do the same thing if in the same situation.
Right.
Yeah.
There was one steamed carrot.
Yeah. Stop making it about you, Frog. Find the damn video. Thank you.
I love him.
I agree.
But also talking about making things personal, going to Melton's house, his personal living space, and dancing, whatever the fuck he did out there.
How about posting pictures of people's home? How about posting pictures of people's significant others, family members?
It's illegal to yell at people's houses in Jersey.
That's
Remember
right.
that, John.
That's right. There's a sound ordinance in Jersey. You can't go over certain decibels.
We got an asshole
Then you have
outside.
people calling that place and taping the owner's daughter?
Taping the owner's doing it. What?
Who taped the owner's daughter?
You guys think that's okay?
Who are you even talking about? What are you talking about?
It's not. And then when he came, well, John, he struck me.
So Karl's just a full-blown fag now. Like, it's not even just do it. Every word that comes out of Karl's mouth. And the only reason I say that word is because I got a pass from my gay friend who taught me how to sit down to pee. And he's too much of a pussy to say it. He thinks this fake liberal hack thinks this is the way to get around it.
It's not. And then when he came, well, John, he struck me. I struck you when you had my MP3 behind your paywall. And you can deny it, but it's a fact, Jack.
Who's seen it? Who knew? Who's seen the
You're not going to believe
whatever.
this. You're not going to believe who saw it. Does he say who's seen it, or should I play?
If
He
does
doesn't.
again.
He does not. But
Okay.
I would like to point out that he always brings up the Patreon thing.
Yes.
But he always leaves out that he struck Karl's YouTube channel for content when he was just reviewing his podcast, not for his book, nothing to do with his book. And he also did the same thing to us, which he always leaves out when people bring up that he strikes channels.
Correct. And you're right. And the same way he struck our channel. 2 strikes we got.
Right.
Tookie's address, Karl's address. Well, in all fairness, that was a team effort. I mean, Vince was doing all that for him. So,
Then you have Chad saying I struck him. Well, that's because he played my music.
Okay. So
and that's why when Lady K thought he was so
You should be
smart.
struck for writing that.
Really? A writer's strike.
He thought he was a genius, but he's not. Sunni Brockport. And was bragging how he could play my I feel small video and song. And there's
You
nothing
are
I can do
small.
about it. Little did he know I paid the money and had it copyrighted a while ago. 2 years.
Yeah, but he sounds like he's doing it out of spite because he's not making any money off of this stuff. It's not like it's in high demand.
And also, after all the shit that Karl has said and shown about him, after all the laughs that have been had at his expense, the dabble cons, the fucking success of the shows, his comeback is that. That's his big thing. Is you thought you could play that? That's his only victory. You thought you could play that song and you were wrong. As if his whole channel got nuked. It was a speed bump. It was over. Moving on.
But he didn't know that. Oh, he didn't counter because he knew he would lose. But that's the point. Like, you know, putting someone's audiobook behind their paywall and allow them to profit from it, is that okay? It's not. It's
That's
really
why he didn't do it.
horrible behavior.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys are okay with being scumbags. I guess
We should read the I want to listen to the audiobook, and we should make like the next Dabblecon we'll do like a play, like a kid's school play, and we'll do like scenes from his book.
Or hear me out, interpretive dance to his book.
I
2
like
hours.
that too.
2 hours.
They're gonna say, or hear me out, not do it.
That's option 3. That's option 3.
shoe fits. But that's what you guys are. You're fucking scumbags.
Thank you.
There's no other way around it. You got David Fat Fuck Gunn.
Dude, seriously.
Trying to run out on a bill.
He
and deny it.
video.
He didn't run from anything.
No, he was. There was no quick motion in that video that we just saw.
He was caught around the corner.
Yeah, he didn't even speed walk to go pay that bill. Get running.
A turtle tapped him on the shoulder.
And passed him. Get out the fast lane, asshole.
There's no other way around it. You got David Fat Fuck Gunn.
Dude, seriously.
Trying to run out on a bill, then denied it and said the girl wasn't on his hood until the video came out, thank God.
So who's a fatter fuck?
This is fucking amazing.
It sounds so ridiculous coming out of his mouth because he denied the girl being on the hood, and you're going, what kind of wacky bullshit? Meanwhile, here's the proof. There's a woman on the hood stopping them from leaving until they pay their tab. Unbelievable.
We should find out from John who's the fatter fuck. DG
Right.
or Robert Myers.
Well, doesn't that mean he's still friendly with DG if he calls him a fat fuck? Because doesn't he call all his friends fat
Term of
fuck?
endearment.
Yeah.
Imagine a guy talking to his wife. I think John and I are at the next level of friendship. He's called me a fat fuck today.
DG,
no
check
good.
your mailbox.
Good for you, Zan. I mean,
Noga says hottie. Look.
Oh, yeah.
That was-
That's the manager's friend's daughter cousin you filmed.
I'm not the one.
And I know the girl who posted the video. Thank you, sweetie. She's
Yeah.
happens to be a good friend of mine. But
Yeah,
they
it's a
hate
bartender. They're
But
all
could-
good
but-
friends. Every good friend of yours is either a waitress or a bartender.
Mhm.
I don't change the litter box until I can smell it.
Godfather, what does he do? He tries to porn bomb me.
100%.
What did I do to him? I helped him get viewers.
I crippled him.
It's so bizarre. Kate Meany, I was defending her cause. I was out at Atlantic City.
Her cause. Anal for everyone. That was her charity. Nobody joined.
guess her cause is coke addiction because he was definitely trying to help that.
He
Oh,
sure
yeah.
was. He took charge of that department, huh?
City, calling out Fatty Patty for making fun of her and her mom.
Yeah, calling out Fatty Patty's house. Thank you, Bob,
That's
for
amazing.
correcting that statement. That is true.
I did it again when I went to his house in Vegas. And what does she do? She tapes my calls legally. And then
Totally
she gives it
legal.
to everybody. And what do? They don't care. They play private phone calls. Another invasion of
We got a
privacy.
private
But they're
phone
okay.
call.
A phone call begging for money. Da-da.
Okay with it. They're okay with it. Now, as far as I know, Brennan doesn't do that to me. As far as I know, Chad doesn't do that to me. And to be quite honest, I don't really have a problem with Chad. I thought it was
sounds like somebody got beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oof.
for a couple days. But at the end of the day, I have no problem with him.
Nobody
I
drinks
never really did.
Nobody drinks like that.
Now wait a gosh darn minute, Shuli sits to me. Look at the pose. The pose. That's the best. That picture is fantastic.
Until he stabbed me in the back.
Wait, hold on. I missed the fuck up. Hold on.
Probably, yeah.
I never really did. Until he stabbed me in the back for the shitware.
Oh.
I don't know why people
Chad.
like seem to be, I don't know, hypnotized by the shitware. I mean,
Figure it out, John.
It's amazing.
Figure it out
like,
why people are for the shitware and against you. Figure it out.
It is my Junosis that I do. I have a little dreidel. I have a little
nose in it. So, yeah.
I have dreidel. I go, keep your eye on. Keep your eye on the het.
Neil Play says it's Jew magic.
Remember that time Stevie Lou was like, he tried to get in my brain, man, but I wouldn't let him. I wouldn't let him.
the shitware could turn Chad Zummuck against me.
No, you
and
did.
Get him.
Yeah. All I did was text him. None of it was planned. He was on your show, and I sent him a text saying, can you switch hats and see if he notices? Touch your eye. Mm-hmm. Everything happened organically.
Yeah.
And
we were on the air. We were
right
on the air the entire time.
He had no problem with it because it's funny goofing on you.
He was, because you're like a chick on the phone. Like you know what I mean? You would yell at him that you don't call back. Nobody has time for that.
I remember Chad telling that story that he'd sent to John a text saying, you're acting like a chick, because he was so needy for a response. And John lost it on him, he said.
Mm-hmm.
To troll me on my own show. Why? Who the fuck would want to be in bed with the shitware? That to me boggles my fucking mind.
Me too.
Because there's nothing redeemable about him. I was talking to a friend of mine.
Dirty deeds.
Yeah. Dirty deeds.
So was I. Let me read these fucking
DMs. You should. Yeah. Why not?
Just saying, like, okay, at least Lady K, had his own idea to review other people's podcasts. And you give Lady K the thief credit because he stole Jocktober from Opie and Anthony, who stole it from Howard Stern. But, he stayed in his lane. But the shitway couldn't even come up with his own idea, or at least steal one that's, from a radio show.
Oh, so listen to that logic. Come up with your own idea or steal one from a radio show. Yeah. If you want to do a radio,
when I went to Washington, D.C., I sold from the Howard Stern show.
You're talking to a guy who came up, actually revamped the dollar on a fishing line bit. Hello. Hello. Comedy magic.
No. He's got to beg.
He's so upset is right, Paterno. We saw wounds on his knuckles. The man is punching the walls. He's angry. He sees it. He knows it. It's killing him.
Lady K to do a show on me. I mean, and yet you got people that bow to him. Chad, Kate Meany, they just listen to him and they do his bidding. I mean, it's amazing.
This is not the menorahs you're looking for. Okay.
It's perplexing, but it's amazing. Because the guy, as Dirty Deeds and I were saying, has done nothing.
Listen,
He throws him under the bus every time he says something bad about somebody.
Yeah, and I got two grown men off air making no money, sitting there having hour-long conversations about me. I think I've succeeded on some level.
He's done zero in his life. He could brag that he was at Howard Stern for 15 years.
Well, then I'd be you.
All he wants.
And listen, please stop for a second. Nobody take what he just did and just loop that.
Which one?
What he just did there.
Well, help me out. I don't remember what he just did. Oh, that?
Zero.
No one take that and loop it.
No, please. I'm just going to skip past it once I play it one more time and give you guys full screen.
Yeah. He's done zero in his life. He could brag that he was at Howard Stern for 15 years. All he wants. He didn't do anything substantial. If he did, he would have parlayed it into something. I mean, look at all of us who parlayed the Stern Show into other things. Me.
I mean, 15 years on Howard, 15 years on The Tonight Show. You think shitty tattoos grow on trees, people? Amazing.
Supercuts for me.
Like he's like, look at what the rest of us did. What? Who's the rest of us?
Jackie, Artie, Robin, Gary.
Robin?
I mean, we were all able to get something.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. But wait, he's talking about Robin and Gary. They're there.
Yeah, everybody except Jackie is still there.
Yeah.
Some other things, not the shit way, because he wasn't really a part of the show. He was on Howard 100 News, pretending to be a reporter.
I don't change the litter box until I can.
Well, it fits because we were pretending to be a news team. So, I mean, I don't know if you heard any of this stuff, but it's kind of the bit.
Smell it.
Clinging to fucking Scott the Engineer and Ronnie Munn to try and do the block party tour so he could grift off of them. That's all this guy is. He's a small.
Wait, that's all you did, John. John, that's all you did. You would hire people, and you even laughed the other day. You said, Jim was on it, but you kept most of the money.
Right. And also, what there's another difference is I did the most time on the show. I closed the block party shows. You did the least amount of time and took home the most money. While fucking over professional. Oh my God! You just reminded me. I gotta play this.
Play it, please.
Get this.
What
All right, I gotta give some props to our boy Eric. You know Eric.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Eric's great.
Yeah, he found this clip from the Nick DiPaolo podcast.
Oh.
Nick and Artie as his guest talking about Johnny, and particularly
all nice things, right?
His stand-up. And check this out.
Glowing terms.
John, by the way, was gonna. If I made it out to LA, by the way, John was opening up for me.
Are you kidding me?
He called me.
Does he still stand?
He says, I got a tight 45.
No. 45 what?
He was gonna.
Wait till you hear this. This is great.
Seconds?
He was gonna open up.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't know. Hold on.
I got a tight 45.
No. 45 what?
He was gonna open
Seconds?
Up. He was gonna open up for me. So he's around. It's me, you, and him can do a show.
Remember how mad he got when I said I said, you're not a comedian, you're a radio personality. Remember?
So mad.
It actually hurt me. It bothered me that that it hurt him so bad. I thought it would roll off his back. I thought he knew that.
Listen, you
guys.
Oh wow!
Oh, listen to that, right? So Nick's backstage with me. He goes, "You don't do what I do. You're a radio. You're
right." And listen, Nick is a comedian.
Yes. Yeah, as pro as it gets, man. Been doing it for a long time. Is consistently kills every time. Yeah, and it's like he's going, but he's also saying, I thought like most comics, he wouldn't take it personally.
Right.
Just busting balls here.
That that it hurt him so bad. I thought it would roll off his back. I thought he knew that.
Listen,
guy's way more famous. He's had a better career than I'll ever have. I didn't think it would bother him.
You're telling him a fact, Nick.
I go, you don't do what I do for a living.
I mean, compared to you, a comedian, the guy.
He was incredulous, Artie.
I've always said that John's the reason we fought the Revolutionary War. Never has someone done so much with so little. He is not a musician. Can barely play an instrument. He had a major record deal at a major label. He is not a comedian. He headlined every major club in the country practically. And he's got a speech impediment. He got the single most coveted voiceover job.
No, I know. It really is.
I mean, come on. He's America.
What's the Puerto Rican version of a leprechaun?
We should play that at the beginning of every Uncle Rico show, man. That just explains the whole thing.
I think the Artie rant at the end there should be another new look at this fucking dummy for us and get a picture to match that up with, because that was just fantastic. Yeah, that was. Shout out to Eric Demroy out in the chat. Eric's our buddy. Thank you, Eric. That was a great find.
Yeah, thank you for letting us say the F word too.
Yes, thank you for the fact pass. Appreciate it, buddy. Love you.
But now I like to go into and get my Bumble. I mean, at some point, like,
you should be embarrassed to be on Bumble.
I'm not a fucking lawyer, obviously, or a cop, but there's something that doesn't seem right.
I don't change the litter box until I can smell it.
Like,
if you're just tuning in, I am not a lawyer nor a police officer
or an Indian chief.
I don't mind. You can fucking goof on me all you want, but when you start
sure,
like saying I didn't graduate college.
That's you. That's you.
Right. That's picking on you. That's busting your balls.
Right. And it's true.
And much like your opinion that we all knew, our opinion is you didn't graduate. And until you provide evidence, you didn't.
Well, the school does.
They can't.
Right.
He can't stand it when people break his balls unless it's what he will let you break his balls on. That's the thing. Like, it's got to be on his terms. It's. I've never seen anybody like that in my life.
And
he's got a too far meter.
Right.
He does.
Well, yeah, and any comedian knows you never go after any of that. You wait for the one thing that they say, I don't like that.
Right.
Right. You go after.
When you know I did. Saying I don't own a Mercedes, nonstop bullshit.
A child would be mad if you said that he didn't own a certain bike. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what gets it. You showed your fucking shoes, your sneakers, because I said there was fucking Velcro on them.
Yeah, it's like imagine he's on a playground going, you said my dad isn't rich. Like, that's how dumb he sounds.
Yeah.
And setting it all up by going, just attack me. Don't go after anything else. Oh, are we not supposed to talk about your car? Is that crossing the line?
The car's not me.
It's personal. It's not funny.
My grass is green. He was screaming.
That's right. I remember that. Hey, let's start a new one that he has a shit stick that he has to poke shits into his toilet with. Let's do that one. Show us your shit stick, John.
Yeah.
What?
Or that he weighs loads. Remember, we have that clip of him saying how much he's interested in how much cum weighs.
Oh, yeah. He's saving up to attend cum weighing school over at the university.
I think a real one is that he tapes his eyes back. He has cosmetic tape.
You know, I've been. I think it's Elmore who's posting about that.
Right.
That he's using
My baby.
sort of. Find that tape thing that they're talking about.
What is it?
Well, it's failing because look at those fucking droopers.
Yeah,
like you don't know what that is. Oh, that's hilarious.
Please, I'm beautiful.
It's always wait, hold on. It's always with shit, Shuli. You're upset. You're right, Stace. You're right. Forget the shit stick. It's too close to home.
See, I don't know what Harley do.
Is this true? Chief Shuli sits to pee. All right, get out of here, idiot.
And it's just Lady K saying I didn't interview OJ, and they're wrong almost every fucking time.
Have 2 sets of eyebrows.
You forgot to put on the fresh set.
But look at it. Look at the ones above it. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's
I've never seen that before.
You have 2 sets of eyebrows.
But it doesn't matter. Whoever you idiots are that fucking still watch that shit show, shame on you.
All right, can you stop for a second? And then, before I forget here, we have to take a bet. That one fucking whisker there, the big white one.
Go ahead.
When is that going to go? Today is September 4th.
Yeah, it's next time he's on, it's gone. So, yeah.
Oh, no, I'll take that bet.
No, one of his girls will hit him up.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he's still not going to hit it. I mean, he has to actually.
Was he on today?
No.
Oh,
I was talking to my stylist today, Dirty Deeds, and he mentioned that I have a rogue whisker sticking out.
Yeah, that one you cannot miss. So, all right, today's the 4th. You say, Shuli says 9/5.
Yeah.
Bob?
Thanksgiving Eve.
11/24. Okay.
Yeah. 23.
23. Is that right? 23. Yeah. All right. Zen.
Next time he's on, which is what, probably Friday. So I'll say that. I'll say Friday.
Friday. So that's 9/7. I'm gonna go. It's Monday.
No, just go.
I'm going. What's Monday?
It's the 8th.
The 8th. All right, I'll go for the 8th.
The 8th.
Don't you know things?
No, it's not the 8th.
Yes, it is.
What is that? It's an invisible cosmetic. His invisible cosmetic face tape contorting his collapsing.
Oh,
what is it? Visage.
Visage.
In ever more inhuman directions. Stuttering John Melendez declares that any and all criticism of him is bullying. His desperation to feel that he is better than anyone, has never been more, where is it? Palpable. Okay. Thrill as he commits defamation with gleeful abandon, knowing that a man with neither assets nor a family is essentially lawsuit proof.
Wow.
Brilliant point. What is that tape thing? So you do what now? You put it under your eyes?
Yeah, you do this. You ever see My Cousin Vinny? You know how like Joe Pesci looks a little weird?
Yeah.
Try to make him look younger, so you got a little of this going.
It's a cheap facelift. It's like, people get facelifts to get all the sag and wrinkles off their face. Bob,
it's tape.
The tape is yeah, Bob.
So
tape.
You're saying that like when Ass Napkin Ed has
I'm looking for tape. I got a lot of stuff around.
Try
I use a patch.
Yeah, that's fine. Use a nicotine patch. Let's see what it does.
Use duct tape.
I love Bob's putting nicotine patches under his eyes for the wrinkles.
But I think John is so stupid. I think he's doing them too low, and that's why he's got that kind of that thing going.
Yeah, put pee-pee in your Coke look.
Somebody has to sit down again. Oh, there it is.
Sorry. I'm already sitting. I pissed myself.
It's just gonna get us kicked off the channel.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Because you are watching people that really want to destroy one person's life only because that person has achieved way more than all of them collectively have in their entire shitty lives.
Then that person doesn't worry about it, right?
Guilty as charged.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I got some clips to play. I will say, I was watching it,
Here
this
we go.
thing.
Open wide. It's time to blow Brennan.
It's time for some cancer cum in my mouth.
It's called Almost Famous with Kevin Brennan. And, it was what me and the legend was saying, Kevin Brennan was like,
you chewing the shit
what did we say? Almost there. And
Legend's a nice guy, by the way. He's got some great stories.
that's what this was about. It was just saying that, Kevin Brennan's almost there. But, while I watched it, and I'm indifferent on Kevin Brennan. Sometimes I could like him, and sometimes I could fucking
love him.
You went to his apartment to beat him up. Now all of a sudden you're indifferent on Kevin. Okay. Are super chats that bad over at Melendez Inc.?
Are they, Joe?
Oh, they can't be good.
What?
Give me a sec. Let me look.
Thanks, pal.
Hack
away.
But he's making $12,000 a month, right?
I think he.
What? He said it, not me.
I think 12,000 a month, meaning 1 month he made 12,000. That's what I think he meant.
That could be supplemented by his Chinese coffee stock.
True.
Wait, is that not doing well? Because that was one of the biggest things I invested in.
Oh
no.
We make tea, no coffee.
Oh, you have bad looking today in market.
I don't really have any hatred.
Confucius
for Kevin.
say, "Man with tea on head, man with tea on head makes bad coffee."
Man with tea on head. T stand for retarded. Thank you.
I have any hatred for Chad, Mike. I don't give a shit. Look, I helped Chad by going after him. I know.
Oh, you got the Melendez rub. Oh, okay. Got it.
Wow.
Whoa.
That. I helped him. But I wasn't really, I was never that serious. But I don't really care.
You're lying.
Karl, Karl's Frosted Tips, just do it. I called the FBI. You admitted to having kid pictures. No, never.
Oh,
what?
God. Did something happen?
Is that for 2 hours?
Did YouTube shut down a few minutes into the show? What happened?
It's pathetic, right?
Oh my
Well,
God.
In all fairness, that's when 60% of his money's being taken out. It's 30 for YouTube, 30 for whoever, I don't want to say
the answer. Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah.
God.
Okay. Yeah. That's
And
before
boy,
that.
does he need that 30%. Holy shit, Vince.
Oh boy.
You almost made minimum wage.
Shuli Chris Hansen.
And by the way, hashtagging your own initials, what a fucking dork.
I mean, isn't that it's hard when Esau's not your troll anymore, your mole. Muttering Jay.
Yeah. He's tired. It's been a long day.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't. And
We're wrapping up.
the thing about that documentary, and it was well done, is just that Kevin.
I don't change the litter box until I can smell it.
At least Kevin's done things, and I'm going to give him that. Yeah, he didn't make it big, but at least he had a pilot.
Wasn't he? Didn't he just get his show taken down because he was playing Brennan on SNL, goofing on how shitty he was the day before this?
Wow.
I mean, this guy, even if he was telling the truth and was 100% right, nobody would believe him based on his track record.
Yeah, you don't know whether he loves him or hates him because it changes every other day.
He loves him, and he will always love him.
Well, I got a news flash for John. Kevin hates him.
Yeah.
Hates him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Done. At least he did something. And he got that at SNL as well because of his
stuttered.
of his stand-up. And I
Yeah.
didn't know that Kevin lost to Dave Chappelle on Star Search.
I didn't know that you can make your pinky look like it's on the inside of your hand.
Ooh.
That's pretty.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
What the
What
fuck
is
is going
that?
on? Where is that?
Oh, that looks like a thalidomide.
No.
What?
Wow.
Is he
Wait a
doing
minute.
that? Is he doing them? I got your thumb thing, but with a pinky. Is that what he's doing?
That can't be the pinky.
I dare anyone to do that.
Oh, it's not the pinky, but doesn't it look like the pinky?
No, well, his pinky is over the ring finger.
No, seriously, that's impossible.
Yeah,
try
I
that.
can't. I'm trying.
I can't. Hold on. Let's put the.
Fuck.
Wait, hold on. Everybody try it.
Yeah.
It's like his pinky is breeding with his other finger.
Yeah, you can't get it that high
If
up.
your pinky's over towards your other fingers, that ring finger can't go out towards the pinky. How does he do that?
Wow.
It's like they melded together or something. It's like, what the fuck? You can't do that.
No.
Wow.
This should be a new TikTok challenge. Do the John Finger challenge.
Next on America's Got Talent, John and his fingers.
Howie's like, golden buzzer. We'll see you in Radio City. All right, let's get back to this. Do a couple minutes or read these chats and get out of here.
Close. You got to hand it to him. It was close.
Look at that. It almost looks like
I don't change the litter box until I can smell it.
He gets struck for that.
Daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, pop your head and say hi.
Ew, what's up, guys?
You got to stick your head over here.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
Oh, what's up, guys?
My God.
Are you telling me this guy has coke on him?
No.
What?
Only thing missing is a albino python wrapped around his neck.
So what's missing is a little Chinese kid setting off fireworks in the background.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Where'd that go?" Oh shit! Homeless Hulk Hogan. Somebody said. Oh.
So, Danny, the shit weigher.
He thought he pulled out drugs. Oh God! You
What
see
was
that? He panicked. It was a lollipop. I
Oh
think.
yeah, he did.
Watch John's face.
The shit weigher went into my, got someone to go and get into my phone and read my Bumble profile. And
They got into your phone.
To his phone. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He is the dumbest man alive.
I'm gonna shake you out of my phone, shitweigher.
I guess I was sleeping hard that night. All 6 of them just snuck in there. I didn't hear it.
had my pictures on his computer.
Some people are just fucking losers, bro.
I know.
Some people are just losers.
I hear you, Dan.
The worst part is
Yeah.
that's what they do. That's the guy their life. This is what they go after a fucking loser like you.
No, Wow.
I know.
People are just losers.
I know.
The worst part is that's what they do. That's the guy their life. This is what they go after a fucking loser like you. You know what I mean? Go after like Elon Musk or somebody.
No, you notice Dan isn't laughing after he said that.
right.
John is, but Dan is talking seriously.
I know you need me, John, for things.
I know.
I got no money. I know what you think you're gonna get.
Exactly.
Oh, Duke. That's what Mr. ST used to call me, Duke.
Oh, really?
The Duke.
All right,
El
Dan.
Duque.
Wait. So Hitman
so you-
Dan was the Duke.
You stole Hitman Dan's nickname, you piece of shit.
Wow.
No wonder Dan isn't doing anything on YouTube anymore. God damn it.
John's the discount Duke.
Yeah.
Right. And
Oh.
scariest thing, Dan's starting to make sense. Yes, he is.
What's up? Everything
Yeah, I gotta get a drink. Hold on a second.
There we go. Let's close it on a little over under 60 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
Over.
What's happening? Over. Zen?
Under.
Under. Bob?
I was gonna say under, but I don't go under. I think he'll do under, but I'm going over.
I'm going over. Let's go.
Dan, go say something.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Here's why he's going to go over. Dan's there. They're going to. Yep. Little bump. Yeah. There we go.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. That's amazing. You put the.
Oh, he was pointing over there. You see, these are just tricks of the past. You can't lie.
Keep it down, Dan.
Funny, the clock is like the white powder going down. It's like
when it's empty, he'll be back.
I'm the pedo here.
We're going to take an old carom. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
These allergies.
Dan lined up a rail for Johnny. Right?
Yeah.
That's what friends do. Especially
Let's see
lifelong.
when he comes back. Let's see.
You think if he comes back talking really fast about a business idea, he might be doing something?
No, I think you'll see almost like maybe a watery, like, you know what I mean? Like it's
right.
like it's a pretty easy thing. Let's see.
Well, a little more sniffing. I mean, there's always that.
Yeah, and he's just like
if he comes.
Let's feed mayonnaise to the tuna. Cut out the middleman.
Let's see if his nose burps.
Oh, he muted it too.
Yeah.
But that was pretty funny, Danny, to go after a loser like me. But it seriously is funny. Yeah, go after George Clooney.
I don't.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do the Uncle Clooney show. Let's start it up. Look at how gorgeous this guy is. What an asshole.
God, how successful.
Change the litter box until I could smell it.
But it's amazing. But this is what they do.
His eyes do look watery, Bob.
There's a lot of signs, yeah.
Oh, it is allergy season.
That's true. It's killing
Well,
me.
here's the biggest thing. He didn't go back at Hitman Dan for calling him a loser because.
Well, hold on. He muted the mic. You don't think Dan got a little talking to in that break?
I think John got a little something.
Yeah, but while he's doing it, going easy with the loser.
Oh,
right?
Look, he's got some on the side of his hair there.
Yeah, and the whole front area too.
His pupils are like saucers.
They really are. Okay, 3240 is where
Ironically, he doesn't have any saucers at his
head. Let's get to these super chats. You guys have been amazing tonight. Tattoo Gate. Huge news tonight. Rob said he's officially done with John. The news comes on the heels of his new beauty product line launch, including his flagship lipstick in gorgeous dog dick red. Thank you, Fuck Sauce Dabbler. I'm done with John unless he needs me. All right, I'm going all the way to the top. Oh, hey, Don.
Oh, hey, Donna.
Damn, Donna. Oh. Lionel Hutz. Hi, Polar Bear growling Don. I'm hungry. One milk, please. Stupid shit they make him do. John thinks he looks good in that tattoo photo. He looks like the tattooed gayer corpse of Freddie Mercury.
True.
These ladies know. Verb, thank you for gifting one, bud. John's ear mites, thank you, as always.
I haven't been this hard in 10 years. What? What was that? I haven't been this hard in 10 years.
Who?
What?
I got a tiny dick.
Come on. Yeah.
All right. Easy, Bob. Bob's boxing sounds. Four Horsemen of the Dabbleverse. Unleash the Levy. FSJ.
What is that?
Anyone else notice a pic of pedo enabler Dan Schneider and Stuttering John's X feed? What?
Wow. What?
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 What? Boob and vagina. Hey, they're coming to Turkey, guys. Check them out. That's what Gina said. Gonna take more than 4 of you.
Wow.
Brutal. Remember 14 months. Arrivederci, cocksucker. Rest in peace, Alice. Yeah. She's amazing. I got a couple pictures from her. I did a tour with her. You know, it's crazy. I was going out to LA to do stand-up, and I went to management, and I said, hey, I'm going to be in LA. I already talked to Alice. I'd like to do an embedded. We used to do these series embedded where you go and they take you around their life and their
Yeah,
house
that's
and whatever. Yeah. And so Alice was down. All she asked was, can you give me a couple $100, $150? So I went to management and I go, hey, Alice is down. And keep in mind, I'm going to LA for my own thing. And I'm like, I'm willing to do this and bring this back to the show because I know it's going to be great.
Yeah.
All she's asking for is $150. And management was like, nah, we're not going to be able to do that. Which I ended up paying her myself. I ended up giving her money myself.
What year was that?
Was
that when Marcy was there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the ugliest tattoo outside of Fantasy Island. Nice. His disgusting skin rejected the ink. New tattoo. Thank you, Jack. $4.95 rides with TSN forever. FJ is negative $4.95 soy plus $4.95. Okay. Well, math insults there. $50 bet that's already infected.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks bad. John got a cheap knockoff of a good tattoo that so fits who he is. Hello. Hello. Hello.
That clip.
Hello. John's biker gang buddies are offended by that. We'll see.
Yeah.
Stuttering John got a discount because the artist had Parkinson's.
He's hiring the handicap.
The tattoo on the right looks deflated on top.
Yeah. Ain't right.
How many of you have a tattoo of your siblings? None. No. I don't have any. No. Yeah.
That's Joyce. Is what you're saying.
A picture? Oh,
that's a Joyce. I got it. Sorry, Yags. Hey, Frog. F. Aaron. He's a clown.
Oh, hey, Froggy.
I'd oddball the full price at a full $5K. Okay. So for sure he took it to a cheaper place. Right. His blood is thin from being a drunk plus poorly cared for. Yeah, for sure. A shitty Harley, Mercedes, house, and now tattoo. Everything this guy touches turns to shit.
You ever see those vampire movies where they get shot and like the or it's like Deadpool and the bullet comes out, right?
It just falls on the ground.
That's the way the tattoo was, yeah.
Imagine being a 59-year-old and getting a tattoo, period. Yeah, that's a great point. I love that picture. Oh, that guitar. Oh. That's a great. Let's get a Corvette. Get something. Yeah. Did Stuttering John get Clay Dabbler tattooed on his arm? Maybe.
Hey, get a 24-year-old. Oh,
that we tried. That didn't work out. I give myself better tattoos than that, and I suck. Yeah, you're talking to a guy who has the "fuck you, Mike Morse" tattoo on his body. Yeah. That tattoo looked like it was done at Auschwitz. Boom! Red Rocket in the house. KFT, nice tattoo, said no one ever. I hope it was free. Yeah, wait till he shits on the guy, and then the guy will come and do an interview, hopefully, on some show. It'd be great. He let the students draw on his arm with whiteout. Would have looked better. What does Bob's guy say? Yeah, Bob, what's your tattoo guy say?
I mean, he's in, where was that?
Jail?
Ski resort. Probably.
You came as president?
Yeah. The Duke Nukem took a break from being unstoppable. Mm-hmm. Oh, I got nervous. I saw his Lionel Hutz. Like, Jesus Christ, what's in this picture? It's been up.
He just brings a smile to my face when I see his name.
JFK head chunk. John went to Tariq's Turkish tattoos and teeth. Covered it all.
Oh, please.
Oh, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
Which one was which?
Oh, wait, that's Star Wars. I don't know. Wait, I don't know. Why do I look like a blue elephant? Hey, Bob Don.
All right.
I do dick tricks.
It's not a Viking. It's a tattoo from Fantasy Island. I got a free case of Coors with this tattoo. So, thank you, John's horrible tattoo. Looks like the Viking used the same product that John used to dye his hair. And they used the same ink. Coors Man got a tattoo. Yeah. I'm getting a Coors Light can tattooed on my neck. Oh, hey, Bob Levy. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, swim like Bob Levy. I love you, dudes, and Mike.
Mike especially, I think is what he's trying to say.
No.
If John was alive in 793, he would have sailed to Northumbria and yelled at the beach while the Saxons were gone, sailed back home and declared victory.
I tried.
Bravo. Club 102, hottest gay bar in Reseda, no women allowed.
Yeah.
Thank you. Proud sponsor over here.
Mhm.
This is TSN. We shit standing up here. Shuli Egar, thank you. We have our first shirt. That too is worse than my
Tattoo. The
tattoo is worse than my performance at Ford Theater.
Stuttering John Wilkes-Booth.
Damn autocorrect. Real tattoo has a lazy eye. Check it.
Yeah,
the real
yeah.
tattoo has a lazy eye.
Yeah, we saw that. We looked at it. Yeah.
I was watching Deadliest Catch last night. It was a new episode, and they're clean. They got to hit like ice off the fucking cranes and shit in the wintertime. It all builds up, and apparently a chunk of ice fell and hit this crew member in the head, knocked him out cold.
Nice.
I'm not kidding. They bring him down to the deck down below, and they and they go, listen, are you okay? And he looks at the camera, and he's got one eye that's completely crossed the other way, and I'm going, he doesn't look okay unless that's what he looked like before it hit him in the head. Turns out that is what he looked like before it hit him in the head. But how do you do let me see if you're concussed? You can't do that,
He can't even get pulled over for DUI.
Right.
It looked like a Jerry Lewis movie because you want to go back out there, and he's like, "Hi!" He just don't fucking.
All right, sir. Look at this finger with your right eye. Look at this finger with your left eye.
Let's meet in the middle.
Yeah. Do you think Stud Joe says Barry because he's trying to summon former WWE jobber Barry Horowitz, but is too stupid to pronounce it properly? Yes, I do.
Yeah, why not?
Cardiff Electra sounds hot. Yes, she does. I may head over to Pickwick's tomorrow. Any requests? Yeah, block people and film them.
Yeah.
Again, if stupid was a crime, Stuttering John would be in death row with Vince the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
See, the women are always the smartest.
Frog. Did you find that tape?
Sir,
I have not, but we will find it.
We will find it. It's deep in the archive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, 46% of our audience has been arrested.
Wow. Pick up the pace, guys. What the fuck? We're looking like pussies over here. This one's for you.
Then I tied an onion to my belt, which was the style at the time.
Beautiful. Thank you, Shuli Sits the P.
I tied an onion to my belt, which was the style at the time.
Bob's better. I know it's a successful show, The Simpsons, but I think Bob's read is better.
Yeah.
I told you to call the cops about the naked pics. Sorry. I listen to you next time. Doesn't John get kids impersonate different genders? I don't know.
Get a rich little of cocks.
It sits down to pee. Thank you. Great picture. Stuttering John wears 5-inch lifters in his shoes to reach 5'8". I love it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with John's pic on his profile. I got pics of me running the 500-yard dash on my dating profile. Exactly. Hear me out. Stuttering John as Farva's Uncle Rico in Super Troopers 3. It's definitely a part he's made to play. He's built for sure. Okay, I don't even know what that is. John's dick hair. Relax. It's just corn. Jesus Christ.
Happy Halloween.
Wow. So we're all in agreement. Stuttering John is a farm animal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's almost insulting to farm animals.
Yeah.
Who did John steal his drunk drooling bit from? Morning radio. Some radio bit, obviously. Bob, it would suck if someone alerted the Turkey authorities you have a criminal record and they deny you entry. That would suck big time.
Go ahead.
All the 8 DUIs? They don't care.
I don't think they're called Turkey authorities.
Screw
they
it.
Work for me.
Right. I'll admit to
when they find out Bob had 4 wives, they're going to make him the mayor of Turkey.
Yeah.
Screw it. I'll admit to strangers, I've been pissing at home sitting down for at least 5 years now. I'm 47 and my wife is the one who knows. Wow. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
Takes a big man to sit down. Thank you.
Has more of our audience been arrested, or do they sit peeing down?
Put that poll up quickly before we get out of here. Let's find out.
Please, there's no way.
And ladies, stay out of this. Okay. My opinion, Asa breastfed John till he was 17, hoping his pubes would grow like the rest of the boys in the locker room. Is it me, or does it seem like this dummy is being driven by one mini attorney? I think there's a couple people making this shit pie, and they're all terrible at it. Nice shirt, Big Poppy Mike.
Why, thank you. It's John, baby.
FSJ has integrity, and by the way, don't forget to donate to his fake cancer charity, and don't forget to give him the pics of family he requests. Mr. Integrity, thank you. So, Jad Allen, the professor, gifted 5.
Woo!
I love that.
How many are you gonna continue to lie about me?
Yeah. What? I just saw it in my soundboard. I don't even know what that means. Arrested for picking oranges and tossing them into the street at 15 with my best friend. Strip search and spent 8 hours in a cell. Wow.
At least you got laid.
Wow. We got to make sure they didn't shove any oranges up their ass. Strip, gentlemen.
Is that concentrated?
This one's got pulp. I can tell. Catalano TV, thank you for becoming a member.
Behind my paywall.
He wrote me something in a text about being a Jew. I didn't read it all. Was that the Rangers versus Yankees last night? Rangers won with a walk-off grand slam. All I could think about was Stuttering John's head losing his mind. Made my night. I love it. Love it. Was John's dog named Colby for no reason? I don't know. I didn't even know that was his dog's name.
Yeah.
Rob Saul is banned from us for illegal dog touch. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Hand jobs across America, guys. Look them up. They're putting together a great event. Dark Side of the Loon. Let's go. Private Creamy took Rob Saul to the circus. The clown was making balloon animals, and I got him a dog. He stayed in that part of the porta potty the whole show. Why do I try? Fun Guy Brian in 03 was on a road trip through Oklahoma and got caught with weed, did 3 nights in jail, was also put in Timothy McVeigh's old cell when he was first caught. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a cool story.
I checked Luck and Coffee. Last year at this time, it was 33.6.
Yeah, what is it
today?
now?
It was 20.2.
Okay.
Why do you think I bought 2,000 shares? You're looking at Mr. Lucan over here. Hello. Rob Saul starting a new company. The slogan is we are not above puppy love.
What was that noise?
What noise?
You didn't hear it?
Yeah, there was a little one of those space releases.
Yeah.
This walking testicle is about as straight shooter as 2 of his offspring. I'm digging the I'm trying to be young sitcom hair. He's trying everything, Beef Drippings.
Yep.
Now wait a gosh darn minute. I had to put that one up again. I love that picture. Stuttering John suggesting Jews bewitch people. Blood libel. Yeah, well, he hates Jews. He hates women. Over under on how many more days he does the same show until his heart explodes.
Yeah.
I heard Shuli mention he's been perusing the ONA Eric Nagel archives. Excellent taste. Iraq Army Noga. Yeah, the Iraq stuff is great. The Lady Di stuff. Getting into, I gravitate towards the Wack Packers. Not that's a shot at Iraq, but Bobo is another one I'm getting into now. But my favorite is just when they're all in there fucking destroying each other.
Yeah.
Did someone ask for an Indian chief? Hello.
Look at me.
Indian chief librarian.
A grammar hammer of credentials to be cunt bunted up the bumble bumhole stovepipe. Tomorrow's Morse verse.
No way.
camera time.
I knew it.
マイクモース。くたばった前、この無意味無才能なうんこ会。
Yes.
Aw.
What?
Whatchamacallit?
Mike Morse.
Hold on, I'm just
Fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off, you useless, untalented piece of shit.
Love her.
Can I hear the Philly one?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
It's my favorite one.
It's mine too. Where is it? Here it is. Philly. Philly.
Чорт візьми тебе, Майк Моріс. Чорт візьми.
Fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off, you useless, untalented piece of shit.
That's great. That's great. Gina, get me the face tape. Face tape. Reels wrinkle. Hey, nice avatar. Gifted a dime. Let's go. Come on.
Suck my dick.
I swallow cum.
Thank me.
Come on, my face.
Thank you, Reelsy. Love you, buddy. Mensa Bob, if you could Scott Bakula into Stuttering John, would you? For like a little while? I don't know. I don't know. That's like asking me to go in one of those shark cages when they're swimming under there with you. It's like, I get the cage was built for that, but if the,
It's like that episode where he looks in the mirror and he's like, I'm retarded.
I'm Melendez. Because I'm Melendez. Call screener Stuttering John was a stock wizard. What happened? Yeah, his connections that told him what to buy are no longer his connections and friends. John, Glenn Danzig wants the misfit skull either removed or repaired. Cease and desist. Save Cardiff. FSJ. FKB. Oh, hey, Don Frog. What's the email?
Oh, hey, Mark Abatista.
The Uncle Rico Show pod at gmail.com.
Thank you. If we're so evil criticizing John on this show, then why is it okay for John to criticize Kevin constantly on his show? Fair question. Daddy, when you gonna be home? I need a bump. Over under. He's going to grab a Coke. Yeah.
Go get a smile.
Yeah. Menser Bob becoming a member. Level 2 is what that's all about. Really, Bob? A Turkish hair transplant?
No.
It's finest camel hair.
I'm getting on some pubes.
I said to my I said to my wife, I go, Bob is going to Turkey to get his teeth done. And she goes, I saw a news story about how they have the best like people out there doing that shit. Yeah.
It's so far ahead of anything.
There's the queen.
And she has a tattoo of John's tattoo on her shirt.
Yeah, and she always just talk about the devil and stuff, but she was so sweet. There's other pictures of inside her place too when I did the tour.
Ooh.
No, that's not it. But yeah, she had a whole shrine. I have more stuff on my phone too, but she had a whole shrine for Fred, who she loved. Hi, Fred. You know, she's a love Fred. She had a lot of Tony Montana. She loved mob guys, so she had like pictures of Gotti. Goodfellas, Tony Montana, Scarface, and the person I think she had the biggest crush on more than Fred, Bully Ray, the wrestler, Bully Ray, Bubba Ray, Bubba Ray Dudley, loved him. Oh, look at that, still on the site, John. That ever happened to you, shit cleaner? Yeah, there's just Scarface, there's Gotti, there's Capone. See that? And there's her Freddie Shrine. Wow. Yeah. She was awesome. That's all they got. Oh! I too have a new AU. Oh, come on. How dare you? What's wrong with you? Oh my God, just realized that he got the tattoo to impress Kate Meany to appear younger without knowing that he was just on board for the joke of it. Oh my God. I didn't even think of that. Yep. Seeing Stuttering John and Hitman Dan reminds me of the movie cover for Twins starring Danny DeVito. Love you guys. Oh, hey, Don, under the spell of Shuli's Jew magic.
Oh, hey, House Rebellion. Get more shackles. Dig more tunnels.
Get ready to squat over a hole, Rev. Bring toilet paper.
Got a beautiful place.
Yeah, they're staying. It's all together. It's all tied.
An indoor hole. He's going to be
right. Play based on JS book, Scenes from a Hack. That's Jay. I think he meant. Don't know if this counts, but at 10, my cousin and I were picked up for throwing stones across the highway. The reason we weren't put in juvie is because the driver whose windshield we hit was willing not to press charges. You got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have fucking nailed. Yeah, fuck that.
And it's not willing to press charges.
Yeah, he's not. He didn't want to.
No, he put it back up.
Stop. Hammer time.
He was willing not to press charges. Please.
How dare you? There we go.
Look. Okay, we'll go with here.
Well, how should it be? Yeah, correct it.
Whose windshield we hit was willing not to press charges. He was not willing. He was. Okay. We hit was willing not. It's wrong. He didn't want to press charges. He was, it's stupid. As you can see there, it's like, get your shit together, boy. Mike, am I right?
No, it's $20.
Nobody knows if you're right.
Yeah. I am totally right. You don't write it like that. You continue in a fucking long story.
He chatted $20. It was exactly the way it should be.
No, it should have been before that, and that's it.
Well, you chat $20, and I'll agree.
St. Jimmy 23, love you guys. Just saying, fuck John. Love you, Bob. Thank you, St. Jimmy.
Bob.
Thank you. And Dick's Insider closing us out with 5 gifted. Thank you very much, Dixon, and everybody else in the chat. Shout out to the boys in the back for making a great package tonight. I think we're like at 32. Did you get the timestamp, boys?
Sure did, brother.
32:40.
Okay. We will be back tomorrow, everybody. On your way out, hit like, hit subscribe. If you're not, hit notify if you can. And thank you to everybody who super chatted, membered up, gifted, or was just fucking entertaining and funny in here tonight. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. Grab one more beer and shout out, Skull Good. Bye.